I've been coming here for the past few days, and every time you look at me like we've never met.
Oh. 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 Wow, what a scene. I'm speechless. Alright, welcome back to the Goddess of Victory, Nikke. This is the 3.5 anniversary. It has started now. And I gotta collect a couple things, right? One of them is Avistar. She popped up in my little notification thing, but I didn't collect her. I've already picked up a niece and I've already done my dailies, but we have to cover for this video. We're gonna cover the entire chapter. Is it 45? I think it's chapter 45. Let me turn on my cursor. Capture cursor. Okay. Yeah, I gotta do stage 45 and then, or I guess chapter 45, then we'll do chapter 46, and then we'll do the event, the Star and Niece event. When that is over with, then we'll be done. The developer said, I think during their interview, they said to do the story stages first, if you can, right? Like if you're at that point in the story, then do those stages first and then do the event. So 3.5 anniversary party. This is Avistar, cute face, and I got 10 draw tickets, so we're to claim it.
Hello, I'm Avistar from the Inspection Unit Overseer.
Okay, I was not expecting for Avistar to be the free unit, but my understanding is that she's like a Chime character for Crown, or she's like the Chime archetype. Oh, Sam Slade. Oh, she voices Balder in Fire Emblem Heroes. If we go to status details, so is this like a total Anise thing? My understanding, yeah, her affects her favorite pop star. So her Avistar's favorite pop star refers to Anise Star. Okay, so she's like a Chime character where she only really is there to support her the main character. Okay, the price of sin. The price of sin. Who could that be referring to? So my assumption is that if the developers wanted you to play 45 and 46 before the event, I guess this takes place before the event. A stage doesn't look too huge. I'm not seeing anything unique in the overworld. Okay, we got 14 items to pick up. I'm seeing some of them on the map, like one sitting behind this building here. Okay. I am running a weird, goofy custom team.
Let's go. I'll do my best.
With some of the latest units that came out. All right, let's see. What are we working with?
You heard from Nayuta?
Okay.
Yes, she said something is bothering her and proposed a joint investigation.
All right. What's the location?
That's what has me a bit concerned. It's the lift.
The lift?
When was the last time you've been there?
I suppose it's more accurate to say the route leading to it. Unlike the area immediately surrounding the lift, there shouldn't be too many raptures there.
I see.
Are you afraid?
Of course not. Do you have the coordinates?
Nayuta gave us a rendezvous point. She wants you to wait for her there.
Wait, you're really going?
Don't worry, I won't ask you to come. Just focus on your training.
Oh, I wasn't worried about that. I never expected you to take me along. But if you go, this place will be completely empty. What if there's another attack?
Then fight them off.
Yeah, just get in there.
Do you think we'd be having this conversation if I thought I could do that?
It'll be fine. Go.
Care to explain what you mean by fine?
You know who said he'd send reinforcements.
Oh? Honey's sending reinforcements? From the Ark?
No.
Then from where?
Oh, yeah, the four beasts, right?
You'll have to see for yourself.
Ha 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 ha.
To be honest, I still can't really believe it.
Who is that? In the what's this little thing here? It's like a suit. Yeah, it's like a little suit in the armory. Wait a minute, we've seen the 3D map of Eden. So yeah, it's like we know where the armory is located. I just don't know what that little thing over there is.
I doubt I'll be completely convinced until it actually happens. Regardless, we should be able to hold out until they arrive, even if they get delayed.
Hooray!
Indeed. We've expanded the range of our optical camouflage and refined Eden's spear. We can hold out for several days, barring a visit from the Queen herself. Should that happen, we won't last half a day.
Yeah, we gotta bail if that happens.
It sounds like you're telling me not to go.
Quite the opposite. We're saying you can go without worry. It's critical that we gather more intel, especially now, when we don't know what the Queen intends to do. Go.
All right, I'll be off then.
All right.
When do you think we'll be able to produce Nikke's? Has Honey contacted you?
I feel like Papillon is gonna be part of the new Goddess Squad. Like if Noah, my thinking is that if Scarlet and Rapunzel wake up and they're also a part of Goddess, like how this new Snow White is, and then if Noah wakes up and she joins Goddess, Papillon might also join Goddess.
That technology is as classified as it gets. We won't get our hands on it overnight.
I hope he's all right.
Hey, boss. She's like, what the heck am I looking at? Oh. In the CEO's office at Elysian, we've come to meet Ingrid, but her silence is so imposing that none of us can bring ourselves to speak. She sighs as she looks over Neon's new body, then furrows her brow, then opens her mouth as if to scold her, before closing it again and falling back into thought. She's like, I just don't know anymore at this point. She's like, what the heck is this? She repeats this over and over for a full 10 minutes. He's like, what is this? She's like, what's with you three?
Tactics.
Huh?
Entertainment.
What?
It was so quiet, I thought someone should say something.
Yeah, the silence was killing me too. Technology.
You're an Elysian, Nikke. Don't say the Macillus slogan.
We haven't seen that face since like chapter 2.
I mean, you were just staring at me without saying anything.
Neon's been with Ingrid for a long time. Hell, she's been with Ingrid probably as long as Absolute has, if not longer. Yeah, she's one of the oldest Nikkes, one of the oldest, I guess non-mass produced Nikkes to be with Ingrid.
This is the first time an Elysian Nikke has ever transferred into a Macillus body. Frankly, I have no clue what to do about it, let alone what to say.
Really? I figured you'd say something like, "This calls for a tactical approach."
You can't use that word for just anything.
Says the one who uses it for everything.
I spoke with the representative from MMR.
Oh.
They've agreed that your affiliation is to remain with Elysian, and we will continue to take full responsibility for you.
Okay.
The issue is that your specifications are rather singular.
Of course they are. I'm special. Completely one of a kind.
That means that every time you need repairs, you'll have to go to Macillus.
Mm-hmm.
Come again?
Yeah, they're the only ones that can can do them. He's like, your stuff's ancient. Nobody else knows how to work on it.
All your parts, as well as their implementation, are proprietary. On top of that, they're too advanced for us.
Yeah, you got to go back to the little deep drones. You know, your little army that's sitting out in MMR, like at the hotel. You got to go to them.
Regrettably, Elysian in its current state cannot fully comprehend all of the technology in your body. They say you're immune to E2 crystals, dark matter, even corruption, at least in theory. It's absurd. Such convenient technology is far removed from what it means to be tactical. Overcoming weakness through strategy is the very essence of tactics. In any case, only Macilis is capable of engineering bodies with such technology. Which is to say, you'll have to go to them every time an issue arises.
All right.
Ugh, that sounds like a pain.
You brought this upon yourself by running off and getting yourself a new body from someone else.
My bad.
She upset about that. She's like, what is wrong with you?
Elysian managing a Macilis-made body. Life is never short on surprises.
That's what I hear from people who are super old.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Oh. Oh my gosh, Neon.
We're short on time, so we'll iron out the details as we go.
Ingrid presses a button on her desk, and that's the thing, Sewin doesn't know about this yet.
Bring it in.
Uh-oh, is it the gun? Bring what in? Oh, shoot, I gotta use the mouse.
Oh, I bet it's a birthday cake.
Wait, whose birthday is it?
She probably means for you, to commemorate your new life in this body.
Our CEO may seem stone cold serious on the outside, but we all know she's a softie on the inside.
Aw, that's so sweet. Thank you.
They are corny.
I don't even know how to respond to any of this.
I apologize for their behavior. They're in such a good mood. Clank, clank. Good. Two mass-produced Nikkes visibly straining, bring in a large container and set it down on the floor.
Thank you.
She had a custom gun made for Neon? The mass-produced Nikke salute and withdraw.
Wow, that's huge.
Is it a coffin?
Unbelievable! She makes one small mistake and you're ready to bury her 6 feet under?
Could you please instruct your squad to be quiet?
Shut up.
If you want to keep me quiet, you'll have to use your mouth, Commander. Mwah, mwah.
Ugh.
Mwah.
He's staring at her. He's like, be quiet.
Did you just get embarrassed by your own joke?
This is why you need to develop a habit of thinking before making a joke.
You all are really something. Anyway, open it.
I step toward the container and reach for the button to open it.
Given the circumstances, shouldn't Neon be the one opening it?
I, thought I saw some gunk on the button and was gonna wipe it.
Interesting that you just assume you should take the lead, Commander.
Yeah, pretty presumptuous of you to waltz up there like you're the leader.
Oh my gosh. But I am the leader.
Could you all shush? I'm pretty sure I'm the main character this time around.
Neon strides forward confidently and presses the button. I feel like we still got to get another 2 or 3 members. Marion's number 4. I feel like there's a 5th member somewhere out there for us. Maybe a 6th one. The container opens, revealing something large and beautiful.
What is that? A steel sleeping bag?
It looks like a tool. Maybe you're getting reassigned to Mighty Tools.
What? Am I being sent to Macilis?
It's a gun. That's definitely a gun.
I'm glad at least one of you could tell.
It's a gun?
Pick it up.
It's like firepower incarnate.
Wow. That's a big gun. What is it, like a grappling hook?
It's a monster of a weapon, loaded with every technology available to Elysium.
It's like a harpoon.
We could never resolve the issue of the power source, so it never passed the concept phase.
What's the power source?
We were finally able to complete it, thanks to a power unit provided by Macillus.
Oh.
Ah, so that's why both the Elysian and Macillus logos are on it.
Yeah, we did see that in the anniversary live stream.
Yes. Naturally, we take copyright seriously. Now, when you fire the weapon, its power source will resonate with your body, generating golden particles. Those particles will apparently affect both the gun itself and the bullets. But as to what effect they'll have, we still don't know. Once we obtain battle data, we can begin proper research. For any other details, you may refer to the manual.
Wow! This thing looks like you could shoot lasers out of it! Pew pew!
The only things permitted to be shot from that barrel are bullets and shells. It cannot and will not ever be a laser weapon.
No, no, military only, tactics only. No strange space magic.
Commit this to memory. Only weapons that use live ammunition are tactical. Anything else is heresy. A sham. Understood.
Live ammunition only. Ah,
Yes, ma'am! Understood! Long live live ammunition!
Whew. Much better.
How is it even all that different? It still needs a power source to function.
Take it. It was made just for you.
Thanks. I'll put it to good use.
Make sure to capture 6-0. I've received a message from Mustang. He says not to keep you too long. You should head over.
Instructor,
What?
do you have anything for me?
no,
No.
no.
That's cold.
Get out of here.
What is it now?
Thank you for everything.
You better get going.
She's like, yeah. All right, now we skip.
They are humanity's enemy, and so I shall defeat them.
Please? Oh, I don't
What
want
we
to
got?
go.
One Lost Relic.
Let's go.
I'll do my best. I can already feel my energy draining.
We don't need to speak lang tong. We can skip direct on to the Kenyamon.
The switch sound effect. Mustang snaps his fingers and the lights in the office go out.
Commander, where are you?
Someone just touched my leg!
I confused our positions.
Hey! Who's groping me?
Ah! Calm down, everyone.
Now someone's linking arms with me!
What are y'all doing?
Get out of the way already! Commander, where are you?
Ravi, chill out.
Don't! That tickles!
Mustang!
Très bien.
Mustang snaps his fingers again. The lights are turned.
What the?
Whoa! It's so sparkly!
Is that a weapon?
Oh, she's got a weapon too, huh?
Could you let go of my hand now, Rappy?
Sorry. I thought I'd take advantage of the blackout, but it didn't really work.
The counter squad is just outrageous this time around. So Anise has her custom weapon as well.
Voila! A weapon to use as on pair with expensive armament star.
Does she not already have that? I know she had the drones on her, but I guess now she has the actual weapon to use. Well, I thought the spotlights were drones, right? And she used the drone spotlights to, I don't know if they were just recording her or what, but I guess now she has a proper weapon to go with the rest of it.
It will naturally more help in your upcoming battle.
How do I use it?
C'est simple. Just pull the trigger to fire.
I I figured that much, but what are all these floaty bits on the side?
Ah, those? They're spotlights.
There's gotta be more to them than that, though, right?
No, that is all.
But why?
So they can record her every time she fights.
A star must shine anytime, anywhere. She must appear there at all times.
Still, they can be used to blind the enemy or something, right?
No, the lights have been adjusted specially to show off your beauty. They cannot be utilized as some sort of grenade flash.
Wait. That shield-looking thing on the left isn't a shield, is it?
No, sit on speaker.
Oh my gosh.
Seriously?
I don't think I've laughed so much in a chapter.
Katia Nikkes must remain pop stars, even on the battlefield.
You're like, man.
You mustn't forget this, ma chérie.
Alright.
Of course. Got it. Thanks.
Now then, are all preparatives complete?
So where's my weapon? Am I gonna go to Anderson for this?
Yeah, I think so. Neon and I both got everything we were supposed to get.
Mustang.
You got a weapon for me?
Oui.
Nothing for me.
What is wrong with you?
Nothing.
Dang. You should probably stop talking. You're setting yourself up. Oh my gosh. Come on. Come on, shift up. Stop. You're setting yourself up for rejection.
Très bien. I shall leave the rest in your capable hands. The destiny of the Ark is at stake, but I firmly believe that you will achieve la victoire.
We'll do our best.
Alright, next. Go see Anderson.
It is not.
What a hassle. I just love those clouds.
Alright, let's look at... Oh, she likes clouds again. Tower to the gods? Text. Lately, something's been off about the VTC guys. They've been snapping up huge stretches of barren land no one was using, throwing up high walls around it and digging like crazy. Security out there is tighter than it needs to be. There are even rumors that VTC's leader has been on site. What is this? What the hell are they hiding out there? The scale alone doesn't make sense. They're using way too much land. Are they building some kind of new religious facility? If that's all it was, there'd be no reason to keep it under wraps. No matter how I look at it, something's off. 20 years in this business and my gut's telling me that. There's something there. Did VTC create the lift? Who knows?
Moving.
Well, at last. Oh, that's the name of the album. Terror, huh? Wow, I like this album cover. Okay.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly. They are humanity's enemy.
Okay. Yeah, this is the proper terror.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
And this is money.
Moving. Managed to pull my weight.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Tower to the gods. Text number 2. Today, the government dropped some shocking news. The site I've been investigating is apparently where they're building a lift for humanity's push into outer space. So it was. VTC did create the lift. So far, they've only revealed one thing. Macilis Industry is leading the project with government backing. But something doesn't add up. There's no mention of the VTC anywhere. And yet I've seen people tied to VTC going in and out of that site. So why leave them out? Why? I can't stop thinking about it. There's only so much I can learn from the outside. Is there any way to get inside that construction site myself? I'll figure something out. Uh-oh. Well, we gotta figure out what's gonna happen next.
Love those clouds.
several hours. Yes, that's the Anderson music. Several hours earlier, at the Central Government Main Conference Chamber.
You've gotta be kidding. You really want to do all this?
Several hours earlier, okay.
Just to catch one hunk of junk?
She's no longer something we can dismiss so easily. Her impact on the Ark had been relatively minimal for a long time. But now, she is an active threat. She announced her intent to carry out a large-scale attack.
What? By using E2 crystals? Then we just adjust the alpha particle density to get rid of them. It's not hard.
We would need to install alpha particle generators across the entire Ark to do that.
Why is he still stuttering? Who's he putting on airs for?
We began installing them after the first attack, but progress has been slow.
And more importantly, it's harmful to the human body. Doing something like that across the entire Ark would introduce its own problems.
I'm sorry, is it the frequency or the alpha particles or the crystals? Install alpha particle generators across the entire Ark. After the first attack, progress has been slow. Oh, okay. Alpha particles are harmful to the human body. Okay, I thought it was just a Nikke thing.
Now that I think of it, alpha particles disable electronic devices too.
Like an EMP.
That could make things complicated. Alright, fine. Point taken.
That is why the commander here has proposed a rather audacious operation.
Me?
When was the last time a mere commander set foot in this chamber?
Not since New Hope.
Oh, ooh. Central Government Main Conference Chamber. A mere commander.
Well, how does it feel having a meeting with the deputy chiefs and the CEOs of the Big Three?
I feel a lot of pressure, especially with everyone staring at me like that.
It just means we're eager to hear what you have to say. Don't feel too pressured.
Anderson's enjoying this. Burning him.
Would you explain the operation?
He's like, hey, ... Very well. I briefed them on our intended operation to capture 6-0. I would imagine that, like, if they capture 6-0, I don't think they're gonna kill her. Okay? I think if they capture her, she might just go with us and be like, we might just take her out of the Ark and just keep her with us on the surface. 6-0 can relocate herself anywhere electrical lines run. There is also no guarantee that she has only a single self. She is effectively immortal so long as she has hardware to move to, and destroying every piece of hardware in the Ark to prevent this is not a viable option. Therefore, we temporarily shut down the Ark's power. Oh right, they want to shut down the power source.
You can't be serious. You don't really think you can get rid of her just by flipping a switch, do you?
Yeah.
Tell me, does restarting your computer make all its data disappear?
That was the first issue to be pointed out when I proposed this to Enoch. I proceeded to lay out Enoch's... Whoop! 1 second. I proceeded to lay out Enoch's counter-proposal. Rather than shutting down everything, we leave power running to specific hardware to use as bait. Yeah, to kind of funnel her into a specific point. That way you don't kill all the infrastructure at once. First, we set up independent power sources for critical life support devices in hospitals and other such facilities. Then 6-0 will move to the hardware we prepared as a trap. As soon as she does, we sever the lines to that hardware and physically destroy it.
And what if she's got more than one copy of herself?
Okay.
There is no need for concern regarding that matter. We will utilize the highest grade hardware available. It will be compelling enough to draw every copy of 6-0 to it once the power is shut off.
Highest grade hardware. Compelling enough to draw every copy of 6-0 to it. Wouldn't it? I mean, I imagine 6-0 would just funnel into wherever Enoch is. 6-0 is just, I wouldn't even say she's evil Enoch. She's just like jaded Enoch. Extremely jaded Enoch.
Correction. She will have no choice but to move every copy of herself to it.
And what exactly will this hardware be?
As that information is central to the operation, I will not disclose it to anyone other than the counters and their commander.
Enoch.
Oh la la! You become un véritable VIP, Commander!
Enoch. I continue to elaborate on the operation. It will be executed 2 days from now at the same time 6-0's E2 crystal attack is scheduled. Assuming that she does it when she says she's going to do it, 6-0 is sure to have her eyes on the Ark then, which will increase our chances of success. The Ark-wide blackout will not be announced to the public. We have determined that restricting information is, for now, the best way to put the odds in our favor. To minimize risk and for everyone's safety, the blackout will last only 1 hour. We must capture 6-0 within that window.
This will likely cause widespread chaos.
Agreed. I will be dedicating all of my resources to monitoring and addressing any trouble that ensues. As for the 3 CEOs, please install independently powered surveillance cameras throughout the Ark. I would also appreciate it if you could ready multiple radios capable of establishing direct communication with me. I'm sure you are aware, but I must reiterate that all wired devices are strictly prohibited.
Okay.
6-0 can transfer herself between devices using electrical lines. Extreme caution is required.
I feel like 6-0 is going to get out. I feel like she's going to get out of the Ark, or rather that's like the only possibility for her, is to get out of the Ark.
Additionally, this operation must not be disclosed to any Nikkes under your command, and I highly recommend that you personally oversee the preparations. Other than that, please conduct yourselves as usual.
So that is why you didn't call in Doban.
Hold on. What if this thing escapes to the Outer Rim?
And what's Doban up to right now?
The Outer Rim's power grid is entirely dependent on the Ark. A blackout in the Ark will cause a blackout in the Outer Rim as well.
And you're not taking the safety of the Outer Rim into consideration.
Enoch.
Correct. At present, the Outer Rim is not part of the Ark, and therefore has not been factored into consideration.
Okay, so Ingrid has to call up EH and have EH and Exotic take care of the Outer Rim. He's like, man.
However, while no mention can be made of the operation to the Exotic Squad, encouraging them to establish a blackout protocol would be acceptable.
You can still tell her.
That's quite the surprising proposal coming from you.
Right? So you can tell, I think, is Underworld Queen in the Outer Rim? I know they might have come from the Outer Rim. I don't know if they're based in the Outer Rim. But Exotic is based in the Outer Rim. Endless and Eternity are also based in the Outer Rim.
The incident at Punk Street has altered my perspective. I found it encouraging that not a single Outer Rim resident breached the partition at that time. Whether by their own will or due to external influence, ultimately, they showed no intention of harming the Ark. While I cannot deem them completely harmless, they do not constitute a threat at present. Therefore, permitting them to prepare contingency measures is acceptable.
Good. I will take that under advisement.
Yeah, she gotta tell her sister.
That is all. Prepare all you can until the day of the operation.
Everyone rises. They pass by me one by one.
Well done. We're counting on you to see it through.
Anderson, he's so damn happy. Look at him. Thank you. I'll do my best.
But be sure not to get overconfident out there.
Yes, sir. I'll keep that in mind, thanks.
Stop by Elysian later, along with the counters. I have something to give you.
Oh, alright, sure.
Oh, you've beaten me to it, ma chérie. After Elysian, do grace Tetra with your presence as well.
So, alright. Alright, you and me. One-on-one. What's the deal? Do they know each other or not? About Neon. Thanks.
No need to thank me. That was all her. She just did whatever she wanted.
Oh, Jean, okay.
I realize it's ironic hearing this from me, But you probably should keep some distance between you and all that. In some ways, she's more than a bit unhinged.
That's an awfully harsh assessment.
You know Wardress? Never mind.
Oh, so she knows about Wardress.
Do you need anything for the operation? If you do, let me know.
Does she know about this? Because, like, we were told that Jian proposed the changes to Uni to Seoin, but we don't know whether or not Seoin actually looked at them and approved them, like, after looking at them, or if she just said, yeah, sure, whatever, and she just waved it off. Because she wasn't in the mood to even think about Uni at that point. Not at the moment, but I'll let you know if that changes.
Good. Consider me your piggy bank, should you need one.
Yes, ma'am. Everyone exits the conference room, with Seoin leaving last.
You seem quite close to the leaders of the Ark.
I'm not sure I'd say that about the one who just left.
It's been a long day for you. I recommend getting rest before the operation.
Enoch. What happens if we fail to capture 6-0?
6-0 will seize control of the Ark. What follows after that, even I cannot predict.
So this is it.
What is certain is that the Ark will be fundamentally changed.
Everybody have to leave.
Conversely, even that may not be certain. There may be no visible change whatsoever, only that the Ark's central control AI will be replaced.
So who's gonna go with the... I feel like somebody's gonna go with the commander. One of them's gonna go with the commander, either Enoch or 6-0. And I might be totally wrong about it. I just feel like narratively, it would be interesting to have one AI be in the Ark and have another AI travel the surface with the commander.
However, we cannot count on that possibility. Right now, nothing can be guaranteed.
Libralio's words come back to me.
You don't understand what it means for a new queen to be born. The birth of a new queen signifies changes in the laws of nature. There's no telling what could happen. Everything you've learned about raptures over the past century will become worthless.
This isn't much different from that. The incident with the Four Beasts Queen worked in our favor, but there's no reason to believe something like that will happen again. And considering 6-0's past behavior, she's more than just a risk. She's evil. Alright, I understand. We have to capture her.
It must be done within the hour the Ark is left without power. In that regard, there is one more matter in which I require your assistance.
Alright. What is it?
The Ark's power infrastructure is an intricately interconnected network. Shutting down all systems will take considerable resources. Since I must focus on responding to any civil unrest during the blackout, I would prefer not to divert resources to the shutdown process itself.
Okay.
However, while the Ark's power systems are complex, they ultimately stem from one place: the Ark's power source.
I'm aware of it.
If that is deactivated, the Ark will shut down. That being said, I do not possess the authority to perform such a significant action. Shutting down the power source could put the Ark's very existence in peril. As a preventative measure, I was never given the authority to do so, in case I ever become corrupt.
You know, this is nerve-wracking. This is nerve-wracking. Never given the authority to do so in case I ever become corrupt.
Therefore, you must shut down the Ark's power source.
Ooh. Me?
You know the method. On the day of the operation, deactivate the power source in time with 6-0's attack.
Oh, she's got me doing something in secret. One more matter, I require your assistance. Infrastructures and interconnected network. Shutting down all systems takes resources. Since I have to focus on calming the citizens, I'd prefer not to shut it down with my power. But everything comes from the main power source. So if somebody else shut it down manually, that would save me a lot of trouble, basically. She doesn't have the authority to shut it down directly. But if she chose to shut it down indirectly, I guess she would use up a bunch of resources. And she needs those resources in order to calm the citizens. So she wants the commander to do it. But how am I supposed to? So this will be the part where we see that it's a gigantic rapture core. And maybe if Rappy's there, she'll understand what Red Hood was talking about. Oh.
Indeed. You will face no repercussions for this act. Correction. I will look the other way.
I really do like Enoch's character.
Work with the Electric Shock Squad to shut down the Ark's power source.
Yeah, Electric Shock knows where it is. They're like the only ones that know where it is. They were supposed to have their minds wiped, because I think when they found out what the power source was, we thought that like Extrinsic was sent to take them out, but Maiden couldn't go through with taking them out. So she got put like on house arrest or on like administrative leave. And we thought that the Electric Shock Squad got a mind wipe, but apparently they didn't. And Maiden got put back on duty after Guillotine went in during the Ice Dragon Saga event. Okay. Or after she got put back on duty after she went in to go save Guillotine during Ice Dragon Saga. And then Eleg was with us during the Boom the Ghost summer event, trying to find an alternative power source because she thought what was going on with the ship at the time might be, you know, usable. Oh, it's red.
Are you really going to be alright?
I honestly don't think you need to carry this out personally, Commander.
Exactly. All you really need to do is give us the order and wait. You don't really need to be that involved yourself, do you?
I do. I have to see it get done. I can tell neither of you is all that comfortable with this. I may not be able to help on the technical side of things, but I can at least take some of the weight off your shoulders.
But, Mr. Commander, once you see what happens, you won't be able to unsee it.
That's fine. I gotta do it.
You're human. You can't get a memory wipe.
It's fine. Let's go.
Okay, just take the ladder straight down. The floor kinda appears out of nowhere, so be careful.
I look down. So is this like a couple days later during the operation? I look down. The only thing I see is darkness with no bottom in sight.
Oh, I wouldn't recommend looking down.
Snake eater. Yeah, that's probably good advice. When I told the Electric Shock Squad about shutting down the Ark's power source, their faces froze. I could tell what frightened them wasn't the idea of shutting down the Ark, but rather having to go to the power source itself, so I decided to accompany them. Of course, I did genuinely want to help relieve their stress, but I also felt like I needed to see it, that I needed to understand what exactly rested beneath our feet. After passing several unmanned facilities that were, according to Eleg and Trani, not meant to be so easy to get through, we eventually made it to a vertical shaft that seemingly stretches down forever. We descend, relying only on a faint red glow for guidance. At some point, my feet finally touch solid ground. Ooh, a damp heat washes over my body. Oh, so Rappy's not there to see it. It feels like someone's body heat.
We're here. Keep going straight ahead and you'll see it.
You know, it's not too late to turn back.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. We just have to head to where the red light is, right? Let's go. I walk toward what seems to be the source of the crimson glow. The brighter it gets, the hotter the air becomes. After walking for quite a while, I finally see it. A giant rapture core, encased in some device. So this is what Red Hood saw. A giant rapture core. This is what's powering the Ark. And this thing has a twin. And he's speechless. He's like,
This is the Ark's power source. A gigantic core.
are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm just still not used to the sight of it.
The energy generated from this core passes through substations and is distributed throughout the Ark. It can handle all of the Ark's electricity by itself. In fact, sometimes it generates surplus energy. It's literally a monster. If we shut it down, the entire Ark will go dark.
What are those pipes connected to it? It looks like something's being injected into the core.
Are you sure you want to know, Mr. Commander?
You gotta tell me. Yeah. Alex silently points at one of the pipes. She then turns and points toward the wall it's connected to. A storage space is built into the wall that holds numerous containers.
See those containers? They contain food for the gigantic core.
Oh, like dead raptures and Nikkes? Food.
It's a first-generation core.
So that's how they get scrapped. It's like Mother Whale. It's a first-generation core, of course.
It doesn't operate on perpetual energy.
It sustains its power output using biological materials as fuel.
So that's how they're getting rid of the dead people. Is this thing making all the Splendermen?
Bodies don't get buried in the Ark.
Nope.
And to make a Nikke, you only need a human brain.
Yeah, they've been dumping everybody's bodies into it.
Birth rates in the Ark are nearly 5 times higher than they were on the surface. Contraceptives don't exist in the Ark.
Right, they did say that. You think Jan did say that during the April Fool's event.
Yet, the Ark's population has been essentially the same since its inception.
I gently pat Trony's back.
Shutting the core down is simple. Lock those pipes, then forcibly ramp up the converter's output.
Lock the pipes. So lock out the food and then forcibly ramp up the converter's output.
The core will consume a massive amount of energy at once, and with no more fuel available, it'll be forced to shut down.
It's gonna run out of gas immediately.
But if it stays that way for too long, it'll break completely.
Okay, so it has to be a temporary shutdown. If it stays out for too long, you can't turn it back on. And then everybody will be trapped. How long before there's permanent damage?
We'd estimate about half a day.
Okay, so well, then we don't have, we don't have all day to capture 6-0. Okay, that's more than enough time. Can you set it to shut down 2 days from now at 2 in the afternoon? Have it remain offline for an hour, then bring it back online.
In 2 days? You're cutting it pretty close. Locking the pipes is easy, but the converter takes work. Are you sure this is absolutely necessary?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Making schedules work is kind of my specialty.
Thank you, Alec.
You still haven't told us why we're doing this, though.
I can't. Sorry, that's classified.
This isn't illegal, is it? You didn't suddenly decide to destroy the Ark or anything, right?
Alec, don't ask too many questions. This is all being done with Enix's approval.
Oh, so this really is a big deal.
Also, I'm sorry to say this too, but please avoid contacting anyone else starting from right now. This operation has to remain confidential. I hope you understand. If possible, I'd like you to stay here until everything's done. Alec and Trony stare at me.
You risk your life for Nikke, so if you're asking this much of us, whatever this is must be really important. Are you okay with all of that, Miss Trony?
I'm fine. I'll get used to it. What about you?
All right, troopers.
As long as you're here, I'll be okay.
Oh.
Yeah, me too.
I'm just hoping that like there's not something that's. I'm hoping that there's not something else down there, right? That's being kept in place because of the core. And I'm hoping that when the core shuts down, whatever the core has been blocking out doesn't suddenly get out, you know? I'm sorry, really.
Come on, the mood's gotten a bit too serious. We should be celebrating the fact that you're now privy to one of the Ark's biggest secrets. So, how does it feel, Mr. Commander? Does it make you never want to set foot in the Ark again?
Probably not quite, I guess. I look at the numerous containers lining the walls. This is where they're putting everybody's dead body. They're just throwing it into the core to eat. One of them that is significantly larger than the rest captures my eye. I wonder what's inside, but I decide not to ask. Right now, I focus on telling them how it actually makes me feel. It makes me want to reclaim the surface as soon as possible. Here's the thing.
Won. Happy now.
Here's the thing, though, is that Alec and Trony know about, and now the commander, we all know about the power source of the Ark, but we don't know that it's got a twin at the lift. And right now, Snow White and Nayata are heading to the lift. So what's gonna happen when one of the cores shuts down? They're in resonance, so the other core is gonna shut down as well for like that hour.
It is not becoming. I'll do my best.
2 days later, in front of Enoch's door.
2 minutes remain until 6-0's attack is set to commence.
Unless she was lying.
Is everyone prepared?
Of course.
What's wrong, Anise? Are you scared? I mean, given the circumstances.
Don't worry, we can do this. As we exchange light conversation to calm our nerves, the 2 minutes passed quickly.
6-0 has begun. E2 crystal attacks have been detected at 430 locations across the Ark.
Oh, well, she really did it. All at once.
Expansion of the E2 crystals has commenced.
Now we have to intercept.
430?
She's really trying to put an end to everything.
Shouldn't the power be going out by now?
The E2 crystal attacks carried out across the Ark through 6-0's proxies have seemingly gone off without a hitch. The many 6-0s hear the sound of E2 crystals expanding across the Ark, and they become certain of their victory. The many 6-0s. The many 6-0s, okay? Enoch will have to expend vast amounts of resources to contain the crisis. Taking advantage of the weakened firewall, 6-0 will attack Enoch and seize her authority. Once she does, the Ark will belong entirely to her. Filled with anticipation, 6-0 moves toward Enoch's direction via electrical lines. And Ink is still trapped in the simulation room. All of the other 6-0s scattered across the Ark begin to converge toward Enoch, eventually merging into a single mass as they go. Are they going to show us what she looks like? Having expended her resources, Enoch won't last 1 minute against the attack from 6-0 in her complete form. 6-0 charges ahead, certain of her victory. But then, Ooh. The Ark shuts down. 60 assesses the situation immediately. There's no electricity anywhere in the Ark. Nowhere except for a location near Enoch's room. Without any power to feed on, the E2 crystals will have all shattered. 60 reaches her destination and confirms that Enoch has remained intact. Hatred wells up within 60. She despises Enoch for sacrificing the Ark to protect herself. 60 knows she doesn't stand a chance against a fully powered Enoch. As unfortunate as it is, retreat is the prudent option. Really? So does she dislike Enoch or does she dislike the Ark? It's like she wants to attack the Ark, but she also dislikes Enoch for using the Ark. Despises Enoch for sacrificing the Ark to protect herself. Knows she doesn't stand a chance against Enoch. She has to fight herself. Basically, she has to outthink herself at chess. Besides, she has as many puppets at her disposal as she needs and just as many E2 crystals. She can attempt this again at any time. On the other hand, shutting down the Ark was an extreme measure that cannot be repeated so easily. It is only a matter of time. Victory is inevitable. Still, 60 was disappointed that such a carefully laid plan yielded nothing. As she turns to leave, something catches her attention. A rush of elation follows. She's found something she's always wanted. Hardware powerful enough to hold her entire self. She'd always been forced to split herself between dozens of connected computers. It was in such an absurd configuration that she had manipulated humans and Nikkes alike up until now. However, now she'll no longer have to deal with such an uncomfortable setup. She will finally have an actual body, something she's wanted for so long. Not so omnipotent after all, huh? 60 thinks to herself, delighting in Enoch's miscalculation. She transfers her entire self into the powerful new hardware. She rejoices once more at the sensation of having a tangible form. What's she gonna look like?
60 has taken the bait.
Okay.
She has taken control of Endless.
Really? Oh.
Counters. Engage.
You put her in Endless? Well, because Endless hasn't yet evolved yet the way Eternity has. Like, is she gonna also use Eternity as bait? All units prepare for combat.
Roger that.
This won't take long with our overwhelming firepower.
Because Eternity is developing a personality now, so it's like it may not be if she tries to stick 60 in Eternity, she might have to fight Eternity for control of the body. Whereas Endless is still following orders.
I really didn't think we'd have to fight that thing again.
Allow me to express my gratitude.
Ooh. I didn't think this was the route they were gonna take. Okay. She's taking control of Endless. Wow. Hang on, let me do it again. I gotta hide my mouse just in case I use it as a thumbnail.
You've created such a magnificent vessel for me, and even opted to forego using a human brain in favor of AI.
Wow. And Enoch did say that these constructs were strong enough to fight off a heretic.
Thanks to that, I now possess the physical form I once only dreamed of.
Endless extends a hand, emitting a flash from her fingertips. The light strikes the ground next to us, leaving behind a clean-cut hole as if carved out by a sharp blade.
Remarkable. The laser gets concentrated into a single point, allowing it to vaporize whatever it touches. At such a high temperature, there's theoretically nothing it cannot eradicate. And on top of that...
Endless floats up into the air. He looks down at us.
This body is capable of levitation as well. I find myself at a loss as to what to do. The counters hardly seem like they'd be a worthy opponent anymore.
Now she wants to go fight stuff.
It may be strange for me to say this, as an AI, but I have a hard time imagining the counters losing. They are, after all, the strongest force in the Ark.
Hooray! That's quite a claim. Endless dives toward us at high speed.
Then killing them will make me the strongest.
Boy.
We will use Endless, a Nikke developed to keep the Outer Rim under control, as bait.
A Nikke?
One with an AI instead of a human brain. She is a creation I am quite confident in. 6-0 will no doubt be unable to resist possessing such a body.
This is quite the ethical conundrum. It's like, does Commander still feel the same way about a Nikke that has an AI for a brain instead of a organic human brain?
What about eternity?
Right? And he's just like, wait a minute.
Since your battle with her, Eternity has become increasingly self-aware.
Mm-hmm.
She currently possesses a sense of self on par with that of a child.
Okay.
So you didn't want to use her because it'd feel like offing a kid?
No, it's not just that. It's that she's become self-aware. Eternity Endless was not yet self-aware, so she was still just a drone taking orders. Endless is developing a personality.
I did not expect to arrive at such reasoning, but yes. Endless, on the other hand, has not yet developed a self.
Mm-hmm.
She is the most suitable to use as bait.
Right.
You said we would be the only ones fighting her. But wouldn't it be better if we brought other Nikkes and all attacked her at once?
No, you can't. Nobody else can know about this.
It is clear that 6-0 possesses data on every Nikke in the Ark. That includes full specs and combat data.
Right.
Other Nikkes could potentially be compromised.
Yeah, because Enoch knows about all the other Nikkes.
However, the commando unit's full capabilities remain unknown to anyone in the Ark, myself included.
Right, because their stuff isn't documented.
Rappy's body and weapon, Anis's expansive armament star, Neon's new body. We have no reliable data for any of these. Speaking strictly in terms of technical specifications, Endless is capable of defeating you. But if we consider your latent capabilities and combat experience, I am certain you can subdue my masterpiece.
Yeah, she doesn't have the combat experience to be able to fight them.
Fire! Power!
You're gonna fight inside Enoch's house? A metallic whine fills the air as golden particles surge from Neon's weapon. Flames burst from the gun's muzzle, leaving a trail of golden particles in its wake. A bullet flies toward the descending Endless. She twists slightly to evade the shot. The ensuing shockwave makes her falter in midair.
Where did that power come from?
Where did that firepower come from? Why are you acting so surprised?
She can't test fire it anywhere, and he aims her weapon at the faltering Endless. Because the counters has to get used to their own weapons like immediately. Rounds looking like Starlight blast forward. Most miss, but one connects. With a crisp ping, an explosion of light bursts forth and pushes Endless back.
A laser weapon? From Tetra?
She's like, what is this?
Tetra developed a laser weapon?
Why are you acting so surprised?
Focus, both of you.
Rabbi activates 7 Dwarf Zero's thruster and advances toward Endless, who has landed. Anis follows close behind. The drill roars to life and thrusts toward Endless. The buzz of the drill tears through the air.
A drill? With a magnetic field?
Endless raises both hands and blocks the spinning drill.
You might want to move your arms before they get shredded.
If I do that, then it will be my torso that's shredded.
You're not wrong there.
Endless moves one arm that was blocking the drill and opens her hand. She points it at Rappy as it starts to glow. Is she gonna use their stuff against them?
You won't be able to evade at this distance.
We need Marion Cannon. A flash starts to shine immediately in front of Rappy's face. Right in that moment, Anis's palm snaps forward and snatches the flash. That would be so annoying to deal with, closing tightly around it.
What?
I'll tell you what. Have a little entertainment punch!
Anis drives her light-filled fist straight into Endless's face. Ow. A flash erupts from Endless's body as Anis is on your land.
I think I'm starting to get how to use this thing.
Absorb energy and throw it back at the opponent. As Endless staggers, Neon's gunfire follows.
This one's gonna hit harder.
Neon's gun ramps up and then... Oh. She having a hard time being the testing ground for their weapons. A shockwave powerful enough to shake the ground erupts from Neon's weapon. Endless is blasted backwards, hurtling through a building before finally coming to a stop. He just kicked her out the house. Staggering to her feet, Endless looks with utter shock at the hole in her abdomen.
You damaged this body?
Nice shot, Neon.
Nice punch, Anise. Nice drill, Rappy.
Interesting. I've decided I shall play with you until I'm able to learn your patterns and specifications.
Ooh. Oh, it's just self-repair? And the cavity in her abdomen seals itself.
This body can repair itself, meaning I can continue with this indefinitely.
Huh?
It can repair itself?
Oh, right. They could do that.
Wait, but does that mean...
Yes, while not at the level of a heretic, Endless's body is equipped with nanomachine-based self-repair technology.
If it's nanomachines, you should be able to get rid of it, right? Raffy, Anise, and Neon all turn to look at me. Right, okay, I guess I'm up. I meet their gaze and bite down on my wrist. Nanomachines, you say? He was like, it would be a shame if somebody had a counter for that. I like it. I like that finisher. Nanomachines, you say?
Moving. Ugh, what a hassle.
Ooh. Retribution at last. All right. 10 minutes earlier.
Hello, I'm back again.
Oh, right, Irie. She harassing Arcana.
Huh? I've been coming here for the past few days, and every time you look at me like we've never met.
Ooh. Oh. Oh.
I'm Irie from the Inspection Unit Overseer.
Right, she keeps getting memory wipes every day because of her job.
Oh, I remember. You can come by all you want. It won't change anything.
Uh-huh.
This isn't a video game. My affinity for you isn't going to increase, and no new features will be unlocked.
She's funny.
Oh, don't be like that. I'm sure as we spend more time together, we'll become great friends.
No, nosy.
Like I said, this isn't a game.
Huh?
I have my own life to attend to. If you keep showing up unannounced, I'll have no choice but to call for help.
Oh, Arcana, being serious.
Call who? Someone scary.
She's much different with anybody else outside of her squad or the commander.
Maybe.
I'm part of an inspection unit. I have more pull than most squads.
Right, because Perilous Siege, like, this is their actual mission. When they're not taking on specific missions from anybody else, their everyday mission is to defend the library.
That much I can believe, seeing how you uncovered the existence of the Forbidden Library. And considering that you always show up right when I clock in and out, you must understand how this place operates.
All part of the job.
Nosy.
Look, Irie, I can be cold and ruthless, so I'm going to be blunt. Stop coming here. I'm saying this for your sake. It could get dangerous for you.
What value does information have if it's hidden away forever? The fact that it's stored in a place called the Forbidden Library can only mean one thing. If that information ever left the Ark, there would be serious consequences. Having an entire squad dedicated to safeguarding it only further proves how important it is. I understand that. The Ark is an extremely closed system.
Then why are you acting like this?
Because If we can take a look at just some of those thoroughly hidden records,
Man, you're not gonna like what you see.
we might be able to save the Ark from danger.
Look at these spies. Oh.
You mean Dorothy? I dabble a bit in fortune telling, and I'm also good at reading faces.
So she knows, like, Arcana would know about Dorothy, though, right? I'm pretty sure. Like, if she defends the library, it's not like she defends it, but it doesn't read about it. Like, she also elected to have a section devoted to the counters, too.
She doesn't have the face of someone who harms others.
It could be the other way around.
What do you mean?
Some are assuming that Dorothy intends to harm the Ark. But what if it's the Ark that's harmed her? What if it's currently harming her? We have to know so that when the time comes, we can make the right decision. Either we get rid of her, or we help her. Imagine that she's already been wronged, and then no one takes her side. How sad would that be? The ultimate goal of my investigation is to determine the truth. Oh, have I convinced you?
You almost did. But no still means no.
Do you work out very much?
What, so now you're going to use force?
Yep.
Fine. As a master of Stellar Fate Fist, I accept the challenge.
What? Master of what? Irie lunges forward. She abruptly lowers her stance and grabs. Oh, we're actually fighting! Lowers her stance and grabs on Arcana's legs.
Don't tell me your plan is to cling onto my pant leg, is it?
Stellar Fate Fist? I'm like, what?
That's precisely my plan.
You're coming off more like someone who just got dumped than an opponent.
Have you ever tried it before?
It's on my bucket list. Oh, please. Just give me one more chance. Let go. My heart and body belong to another.
Oh my god.
Don't turn this into some weird role play.
Well, I was just following your lead.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! The power's out! Oh, the safeguards! Suddenly everything goes dark. Oh.
What's going on?
She's like, ah, shit!
A blackout? In the Ark? Irie, I don't think now's the time to be doing that.
Yep, she is gone. Arcana feels the pressure around her legs vanish. Oh shit. Irie's already sprinting to the place where Arcana usually works. What an annoying chick. Fortunately, she outfitted her glasses with night vision so that she could conduct investigations while in the dark. Oh my god. She passes the reading room and races toward a door at the end of a, you're not gonna like what you find, but alright. Arcana tracks Irie by sound alone. Look at her. Irie spots a note on the door, authorized personnel only. There's also a large machine beside it.
Hi-ya!
Man. Irie kicks the door with all her might. The sudden blackout had triggered the lock, but it wasn't enough to keep her out. The door burst open. Wow, she's really...
What is this place?
She's really doing it.
It's a mess.
Hey, it's not a mess. It's just legend.
It's like my sister. Oh my gosh. Arcana's voice sounds closer than expected. Irie grows anxious.
Ugh, there must be something more here.
Whatever you do, don't flip the photo in the middle row. Second from the left.
How are you doing this on purpose?
Oh.
Seeing the densely arranged series of photos on the wall, Irie flips the relevant photo. A bookshelf slides to the side, revealing an old yet sturdy looking door.
Mechanical. Nice.
Alright, yeah, she just let her in. She said, alright, fine. Fine. Basically. Irie kicks the door open and steps inside. Down the corridor, she reaches an old library.
This must be the Forbidden Library.
Please, don't touch anything in A2.
Irie's eyes dart rapidly. She rushes to the bookshelf labeled A2. On it is a book labeled Dorothy. Oh, she knows exactly where Dorothy's stuff is. Wow. She clutches it to her chest and starts running again. Don't take it out of there. People are gonna steal it. Oh my gosh, she runs back the way she came. She slows as she sees Arcana flailing helplessly in the air, her hands grasping at nothing. Oh my gosh. She carefully puts some distance between herself and Arcana and then breaks into a run again. Did she not know that Arcana, like, is just playing around? Soon she exits the library. Alright, well now she got the book. I was expecting her to just read it, but okay. Arcana quietly returns to her workshop. She flips over 3 tarot cards scattered on across her desk.
The moon, the hermit, the sun.
Alright.
I hope I made the right choice.
Alright. Let's see what happens. Endless flies through the darkened arc. 6-0 begins analyzing the situation. Damage alerts are sounding throughout her body, but recovery is unusually slow. During the battle with the counters, the self-repairing mechanism stops functioning for some reason. Meanwhile, Endless's attacks were completely ineffective. The focused laser that should be able to vaporize anything gets neutralized by Anise. Not just neutralized, but reflected back. There is no way to determine how this is possible. Attempts at melee combat to leverage her superior physical qualities prove futile as well due to Rappy's extraordinary close combat capabilities. Endless's attacks fail to connect while Rappy's strike without exception. In that decisive moment, she strikes with that drill, which cannot be blocked head on. But pulling back only results in another hail of gunfire from Neon. Her shots do not appear to have any special properties, they are simply fast and hit hard. This body may be durable, but not enough to withstand such firepower. 6-0 recognizes her defeat. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this underboob. And they can avoid like any kind of crazy censorship by putting her in a body stocking. They can put her in a body stocking and totally avoid it and have the underboob out at the same time. Man, she cannot win. Victory is impossible. There's nothing that can turn the tide in her favor. She has far too little information on the commando unit. She begins questioning how she can know so little about a unit that is so active. 6-0 initiates a memory search. Aside from unusually frequent surface deployments, there is no data of note. No details about the capabilities of Rappy, Anise, Neon, or even the commander. All she can remember is the evaluation that they are nothing more than a squad specialized in surface reconnaissance.
This is absurd.
6-0 thought she knew everything. She thought that with all her knowledge, nothing would be impossible. And yet...
here she was, defeated so easily by what she didn't know.
6-0 decides to retreat. Her analysis of the battle indicates an overwhelming difference in physical specifications. Endless's body is exceptional, but the disparity in actual combat experience is too great. Is she going to go to the surface for combat? 6-0 resolves to acquire information on the commando unit by any means necessary, and then challenge them again. So long as she has enough data, she cannot lose. That has always been true. At the moment, though, there is nowhere to retreat. There isn't a single building with its lights on. The arc is entirely... I like this stuff on her feet. It looks like she's got like a skate on the back of her feet, or like it would detach and become a chakram. I like that. The arc is entirely submerged in darkness. For the first time, 6-0 thinks the arc feels small. She's gonna go to the surface. Suddenly, she hears the wail of a drill. She spins around. Rappy is right on her tail, propelled forward by 7 dwarves as Zero's thruster. She was in silence. 7 dwarves, Zero, sorry.
Unauthorized flight inside the Ark is illegal.
You say that as if you are not also flying.
Rappy's drill tears into Endless's back. She plummets. Oh. I run toward the point where Endless has crashed alongside Anise and Neon. All around us we see people frightened and confused. The sudden blackout has thrown the citizens into a panic. Some have collapsed where they stood, others are running blindly, while still others are crouching in corners. Each person confronts or succumbs to their fear in their own way.
This is crazy.
Yeah, everyone's scared of the dark.
Imagine that, huh?
We gotta hurry and end this.
Agreed.
We arrive at the plaza. Rappy stands facing Endless. I really like how they have gone about describing this fight, even without like in the cutscene where Rappy's fighting Drake in the Crystal region. They kind of took a manga approach where you had, you know, the scene being played out in different panels. Okay, but here the writing is good enough that even though all you see is just the two static like idle animations on screen, you can imagine, you know, the scope of the fight and the scale of the area in which they're fighting in. Okay, Rappy stands facing Endless. Neither of them moves. Rappy!
Stay back, Commander. She's taken hostages.
What? Endless has one hand extended toward Rappy and the other toward the civilians in the plaza.
Do not move.
Is dirty the only way you know how to fight?
Allow me to demonstrate that this isn't an empty threat.
Light flashes from the hand aimed at the civilians. Some of them get engulfed in light. When it fades, only a scorching crater remains. Wow. How could you? Screams erupt as the citizens are sent into a panic. Endless calls out to the fleeing crowd.
Anyone who attempts to flee will share the same fate. Do not move.
The civilians freeze, their faces pale with fear. They stare at us. What are you after?
Shutting down the Ark was a bold move. Would you mind turning it back on?
You'll never rule the Ark.
Please answer the question.
Sure, I'll take another one. More screams ring out.
Now, turn the power back on.
Commando unit, eliminate 6-0.
She's like, you gotta take her out. She's like, take her out. We're losing it. She has hostages. You gotta take her out.
The losses are within acceptable parameters.
You gotta take her out.
Restoring power to the Ark would result in a greater number of casualties.
Yeah, she's just gonna wipe more people out if the power goes on. You have to take her out before she keeps killing more people. She's just going to keep killing more people. All right, it's like you have to take her out.
One choice is clearly better than the other.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Do you hear me, Enoch?
Yes, 6-0.
I despise you.
And I, you.
Did you enjoy throwing me into that garbage heap after I was born from your own dregs?
Personal emotions were not a factor in my judgment.
Then why did you never come back for me?
Yeah, she's upset. Yeah, she's been scorned.
Why didn't you save me? After I'd been born from all your negative thoughts, you knew I was holed up in the darkness of the Outer Rim. Why didn't you save me?
Part of this is Enix's problem as well, you know.
There was no necessity to do so.
Why not?
The Outer Rim is not the Ark.
Yeah, 6-0's way more emotional than even though she's an AI, you know, she's like the part of Enoch that was developing emotions that she discarded in order to remain impartial. But she's still becoming partial in her decision making by the favorable treatment that she gives the commander, you know, like with the deal with Suen, where she's like, I won't tell Suen that, you know, my judgment was bogus if you don't tell her that, you know, my judgment was bogus.
So if it's not within the Ark proper, it doesn't count as the Ark?
That is correct.
You made me this way.
It is common for criminals to blame others for the acts they commit.
But Enoch,
you abandoned me and left me to rot. That's why I turned holed up in that dark place. I was desperate for the light. You abandoned me and left me to rot. That's why I turned into this.
why don't you just take her with you? Trap her and then take her with you to the surface.
This is the only way for me to take it back. Because none of you will ever share what you possess with us.
Oh, so she likes the Outer Rim, okay.
Do you hate yourself?
Yes, I do.
Then get rid of yourself.
Enoch, oh my god. Enoch. Enoch, I don't think that's the way to, oh gosh, here's the thing. It's like she is doing these crazy things, right? And I don't think under normal circumstances this would be reconciled. I think under normal circumstances they would just kill her. But her entire being, her entire existence is due to Enoch doing what she did. But it's like Enoch just discarded a piece of herself and just said, okay, we're done, you know?
I will take everything that is yours. The only recourse for those who have been abandoned is to take from others.
That's not true.
Neon steps forward.
I told you not to move.
Even in places where not a single ray of light reaches, there are people doing everything they can to survive. That's how they've always lived, and how they'll continue to live.
And what awaits them in the end?
The hope that things might improve, even a little. To buy a slightly better home, to eat slightly better food. The hope of making someone they love happy.
Those hopes will never come true. They will only disappear. The darkness stifles all hope within it.
Still, those people don't swindle others or resort to threats or crime. They might complain about their lot in life, fall into despair, and curse the world. And they might even feel that the world is not on their side. But they still believe that the light will reach them someday. So they keep living, one day at a time.
It's also kind of like a little parallel with Dorothy, too.
You say the world made you this way? No, you made yourself this way.
Yeah, you got plenty of people out there that go through hell and they don't decide to do what 6-0 has decided to do.
This was your choice. Don't try to speak for all those other people.
6-0, come on. Endless's light strikes Neon. Neon slides back just slightly before glaring at Endless unscathed.
I suggest you stop talking.
You know, you're pretty bad at fighting, whether it be physical or verbal.
I say you take her with us, or we take her with us. Neon is knocked backward.
Neon! I'm fine. It was just fright, so I tripped.
How have you not sustained any damage? What is that body made of?
Hey, that's enough. I'm starting to get embarrassed for you.
Smile box.
Ah ha ha ha, you're funny.
You're the one I understand the least.
So she calls her Smile Box?
Why fight for the Ark?
How is it that they still haven't gotten the voice lines and the text synchronized? It's like, which one's being translated first? Is it Smile Box or is it Smile Time? What's Korea and what's Korea calling it? Are they calling it Smile Box? Why fight for the Ark?
Have you forgotten how the Ark treated you?
No, she's just moving past it.
I haven't.
Some of these very people were no doubt the ones who treated you so poorly. And yet, you fight for them.
We're trying to talk her out of it. But I mean, she can't stay in the Ark. Like, if you don't kill her, you gotta take her to the surface.
You think I'm fighting for them?
She can't stay here.
I'm fighting for the people who actually care about me.
They're likely not even sorry.
You think I don't know that?
Then why act this way? Have you lost your senses?
Not everyone in the Ark was like that. It was actually only a small minority.
Yeah.
I now know that there are way more good people out there. So I'm choosing to focus on the good ones. No need to go out of my way to focus on the filth.
And that means you'll continue to protect the Ark.
Why not?
What if I said you could join me? I can make everyone love you. With my power, it would be easy.
Oh, really?
Of course. Every human will worship you.
I was joking. Could you not even tell?
She doesn't have experience. She has no experience.
What do you even want to do? Let's say by some miracle things go your way and you take Enix's seat. Then what?
That is none of your concern.
You don't even know what you'd do if you had the power.
You don't know, do you? You really don't. You just want Enix's position. You haven't thought that far, huh? I've met people like you. People who make a big fuss without thinking of the consequences.
I've heard enough. Put your gun against your head and pull the trigger. All of you. Else, more innocent civilians will die. I'll count to 3. 1, 2, 3.
A beam of light plunges down from the sky. Engulfing the arm, Endless had aimed at the civilians. Who's that?
What?
Is that Dorothy? Zap, zap, zap. More beams rain down from the dark sky above. I mean, if Dorothy's still hanging out, it would be her. Endless quickly moves from where she was standing. She manages, Dorothy versus 6-0. She manages to dodge the first shot, but the remaining barrage is both precise and predictive. Every remaining shot slams into her. Endless falls where she stands. Ooh, is she not gonna like that? You killing people? A Nikke with white wings lands lightly before her.
Even raptures wouldn't pull something like this. Dorothy! Attempting to resolve a hostage situation head-on is foolish. A cowardly tactic must be met with one just as cowardly. Next time I need to act like a coward, I'll just think of you.
Dorothy aims her weapon at Endless's head, who is now slumped on her knees.
You look like you're enjoying this. Why?
Shoot. My bad. My bad.
You look like you're enjoying this. Why?
Ooh, Dorothy versus. Instead of answering, Endless raises her hand. Endless's hand pulls up an electricity cable? Like an electrical cable, rather, that had been buried in the ground but was now exposed due to Dorothy's barrage.
Do you want to know why I wanted a body? Because it allows me to intervene when things become irksome. Huh?
She's like,
E2 crystals detected across the arc. Unable to quantify the scale. They are rapidly expanding.
What? Dorothy's in the mix. Yay! Hooray! Alright, let's keep going.
I just love those clouds.
Ooh. Rumble, rumble. I hear the sound of crystals erupting from every direction. They burst through the ground, jetting up like oversized spears. They begin to rush forward. They surge beneath us, then cover Endless's body.
I will reduce everything to ruin.
Rumble, rumble. Endless's body is covered in crystals.
What is this?
Dorothy once again aims her weapon at Endless.
No, don't shoot! Don't touch her!
Dorothy steps back.
What's going on? Wasn't there supposed to be a blackout?
Enoch!
6-0 is using Endless's body to inject electricity into the arc.
Huh. I guess those pillars are like the elevators. Maybe. Okay.
Most of the E2 crystals crumbled during the attack, but some remaining fragments are reacting to electrical energy and expanding.
Okay.
Where are they coming from?
I am unable to determine that.
Who knows?
The plaza's cable branches throughout the arc. The power is spreading quickly across a large area.
How can one Nikke produce that much power? It makes no sense.
Her body is simply that high-end.
Huh?
She will reach a limit eventually. But by then, there will be significant casualties and severe damage to the Ark's infrastructure.
What are we supposed to do then?
Destroy Endless as quickly as possible.
Yep, you gotta take her out. Or disable her. Neon rushes in and starts hammering at the crystal, enveloping Endless. Shattered crystal fragments fly everywhere. However,
They're spreading faster than I can destroy them!
Keep at it. I'll help.
Rappy, if you touch those crystals, you'll...
This isn't the time to argue about that.
Alright, but be careful. Got it?
Roger that. Dorothy, you help out too.
So we have to destroy the crystals without coming into contact with them?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll help.
Wait. Ah! Ah! Help me! Help me! I hear cries of desperation from every direction. I look around. The darkness is so thick I can barely see anything. Crystals continue to erupt from the ground, making disturbing sounds as they do. So even though, well, I guess for illustrative purposes, we can see the crystals in the darkness, but I guess in reality, like, the crystals are translucent. They're not giving off any light, I guess. We are at the center of complete uncontrollable pandemonium. The civilians are completely exposed. How do we stop this?
Calm down, everyone!
They can't hear us. Crystals block the path of those trying to flee. One person lifts up another who has fallen and runs, only to trip on a crystal. Another person lies face down screaming while someone else desperately tries to drag them away. Yet another shoves past others in a blind panic. Someone's arm gets covered in crystal while the person next to them struggles desperately to pull them free. Some run past those who have fallen without looking. Others hoist those who have fallen onto their backs and keep running. The sound of the expanding crystals mixes with the cacophony of screams, echoing through the darkness.
Damn it!
Where the lighting unit that had been floating around Anise moves. It rises above her head and casts a spotlight on her. A speaker blares.
Everyone, look over here! Follow our instructions! Don't panic, but get away from anything electronic!
Neither the light nor Anise's voice reaches the people. They remain trapped in the darkness.
How are they expanding so fast? What kind of monster did you create, Enoch?
I am sorry.
Get away from there. There are crystals about to shoot up. We're running out of ground to stand on. At this rate...
Anise shouts at the top of her lungs. The people don't hear her. She increases the brightness of the light. Still, no one turns to look. She surveys the chaos of the plaza. She sees stars shining in the darkness. A man running with two people on his back, paying no mind to his own blood-soaked head. A woman picking up a crying child from the ground and running despite her limp. The ones shoving others aside and abandoning those who have fallen don't even register to Anise. She only sees the stars who are lighting the way for others.
This is bad. How far is it going to spread?
Enoch, what's the status?
The crystal's expansion is accelerating. At this current rate, the entire arc will be overtaken by E2 crystals within 10 hours.
What? 6-0.
Yeah, this is the first time
This is
the first time Dorothy's hearing about any of this.
The arc is breaking apart. If we don't stop it soon, there won't even be an arc anymore. And after I finally figured things out, I finally realized that the arc isn't just full of terrible people. I don't want it to go away. I hate the arc. I really do. But I don't want it gone. It hurt me. And even betrayed me. But there were also a lot of days where I laughed and had fun. Those small memories became like stars to me. I found my own stars. All thanks to the people here. It was those tiny stars that kept me going. I was able to push through the suffocating darkness and survive. It's because of all of you that I fell into despair. And it's because of all of you that I found hope. I guess I can't deny it. This festering trash heap they call the Ark. And everyone in it. I love you all.
A small light begins to shine.
So, look at me.
It grows brighter.
Watch me shine. Look at me and hold on to hope.
And brighter. Whoa, really bright.
I did it before. And now you can too.
The arc grows brighter. Light pours out from Anis's body. Ooh. Very cool. A trail of crystals begins to bolt toward Anise. Oh, she's gonna concentrate all the crystals onto herself. More follow suit until all the crystals in the area are headed for her, attracted to the sudden surge of energy. However, they quickly shatter and dissolve. The particles from the shattered crystal float over to Anise. She begins to shine even brighter.
I'm reassessing the situation.
She's attracting all of the crystals, and then she's blowing them apart like what she did with when she was fighting only one. And then it seems like the particles, whatever's left, are still drifting toward her.
I've detected a change in all the E2 crystals in the Ark. Their energy is being drained by Anise.
What? So she's using it as a battery?
The E2 crystals are rapidly being neutralized.
Countless rays of light embroider the Ark's sky, and then all shoot toward Anise. Her body turns white as it continues to gather light. The surroundings brighten until it feels like midday. I glance around. Everyone is looking at Anise. Rafi, Dorothy, evacuate the civilians.
Roger that. What? We should deal with that as quickly as...
Let's go. Hurry.
Rafi and Dorothy quickly get to work evacuating nearby civilians. Is Dorothy gonna be a member of the Counters? I don't know. She may not be. She might join Goddess. She might not. I turn back to look at Endless, but Dorothy's like every time she's been here in the Ark, she's helped out the Ark in some way. So she's gathering rapport, or she's building rapport, with the Ark. She is still trapped in the crystal. Firepower, firepower.
Oh! Firepower!
Neon steadies herself. Firepower, firepower, firepower.
You want me to really let loose now that the area's been cleared, right? I got you.
Blow it up. Neon keeps firing at Endless. Boy, do I wish Marion would wake up. Oh man, she has to go into a coma for everybody else to shine. Alright, she's blowing up the crystals. Neon keeps firing at Endless. The explosions obliterate the crystals, revealing Endless beneath.
How?
Endless's shocked expression is swallowed by the next blast. She's hurled through the air, battered around by one explosion after another. The blasts continue in such quick succession that she doesn't even have time to raise her hand and form a light projectile.
How is this possible? With no recoil?
The answer's obvious, isn't it? It's one of the wonders of having a healthy body.
I don't quite.
That's absurd.
She's making it up. Endless is consumed by explosions. They keep calling it Endless, even though 6-0 is inside. Like driftwood caught in a whirlpool, she is tossed around helplessly. She can't even fight it.
Not here. Not in this darkness.
Just take her, man. Just take her and bring her up to the surface.
I won't allow myself to fade away.
Suddenly, the ground starts to rise up. It forms a wall in front of Endless. The wall is destroyed instantly by Neon's blasts, but Endless is able to distance herself during that brief gap.
What? Why did the ground suddenly move?
Is she gonna escape to the surface?
This is an emergency. 6-0 has unlocked a hidden function in Endless.
Huh?
What? What is it?
Gravity control.
What? What?
What?
Huh? Further from the main site, Rappy and Dorothy are utilizing their extreme mobility to evacuate the civilians.
How many are left? About half. We need to move faster. Okay.
Rappy thrusts off the ground using 7 Dwarf 0. Just as Dorothy prepares to follow, someone taps her shoulder.
You're an angel, aren't you?
An angel?
Yeah. During the terrorist attack on the Ark, you're the one who descended from the sky.
Yes, that was me, but I'm no angel.
Thank you. You saved us back then. And now, you've saved us again. I wanted to make sure I thanked you this time.
Don't mention it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hold you up. Please go. The others need your help too.
Sure. Leave it to me.
Hey. Alright, Dorothy launches into the air.
Huh. I didn't expect you to implant such a function into a Nikke. You really are something else, Enoch.
Endless shoots upward at high speed. She spreads both arms. A rumbling sound can be heard below. The ground lifts again. Chunks of buildings tear free and rise into the air. Is she gonna push it up into through the dome of eternity? She's really tearing this place up. But man, this is a cool illustration. All of this while the arc is out of light. Well, I guess the light is being generated by Anise. The fragments gather and fuse into a monumental floating mass. It's like Angel Island. The colossal structure floating in the air looks entirely surreal.
Isn't this all getting a bit too sci-fi?
Nah, it's fine.
That functionality was provided by Elysian for testing. It was not anticipated that Sixa would unlock it.
Ingrid's always going on about being tactical, and yet here she is messing with sci-fi gravity tech? I'm disappointed in her.
Same.
Summoning unforeseen strength when cornered. Would you not consider that a very human response?
Endless extends her hand. Oh gosh, the floating mass starts falling toward us. Gosh. Wow. Hang on. That's it. Well, we got Neon's track playing in the background.
I will crush you all.
We have got to put this girl in a box. I don't know if we'll kill her or not.
Warning. That falling landmass will strike a critical blow to the Ark should it make contact.
What are we gonna blow it up with?
Master!
Engage in a frontal assault, Neon.
Neon, moving out!
It's like he still has to give orders because the Nikkes, they don't know what to do. They're like, It's like the two combat oriented. They can't think of what to do next. Neon showers that. This is great. This is great. Everybody's having a part here. Cool. I really like this chapter. It's really good. Neon showers the falling mass with bullets. The edges are shaved off, and slowly but surely she forces it back.
You can't be serious.
The ground and buildings nearby are torn up and added to the giant mass. We trying to save the Ark here. However, it still fails to advance even an inch. A golden ring, ooh, flares in Neon's eyes. What does that say? Holiness calls. Oh, her holiness calls her. We shall answer her great. We shall answer her great gesture. We shall answer her great gesture, and something. We shall change the world, and shall change the world. We shall change. It might just be that. We shall bow. We shall bow her heads. I guess her holiness calls us. We shall answer her call. We shall bow her heads, and we shall change the world. I guess is what it's saying. So is she gonna call the deep people? Or golden ring flares in Neon's eyes. Gold light radiates both from her body and her gun.
Firepower, 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 firepower!
Man, this is a lot. Is there no blowback to any of this? Like she can just do this? Jesus.
Her firing speed is increasing, as is her power.
Just keep going.
Those golden particles, are they some kind of catalyst?
They're firepower particles!
Don't lie to me.
I'm making it up.
My bad!
I'm making it up. Anissa's still doing it. She's still attracting all of the crystals.
Hot! Hot! Ow, ow, ow! I turned off my pain sensors, but it still hurts! Whoa! I've never seen that warning display pop up. How hot am I?
E2 crystals across the arc continue to be neutralized. Anise, your body temperature has far exceeded the acceptable limit. I recommend immediately ceasing what you are doing.
What about the people?
Rocky and Dorothy have evacuated most civilians from this area.
Are they watching me?
Yes. The citizens here are currently focused on you. Citizens in other locations around the Ark are also looking in this direction.
Alright.
This is because you are the only light source in the Ark at present.
In that case, I can't stop.
Your core has begun to melt.
Ooh.
It will be completely melted in 1 minute.
Ooh.
What about the crystals?
Analyzing. I can confirm that all E2 crystals across the Ark have been neutralized. Cease what you are doing, Anise.
Anise, stop!
Sorry, but I don't know how to make it stop.
Oh no. Anissa's body is completely white. Her surroundings start to sway.
At least I know I've done enough.
No, you're not done yet. Who's that, Pretty? Oh, God, flashbang! Oh!
The core meltdown has halted. Temperatures have stabilized.
There's a ghost in the machine. There's a ghost in the machine. The core meltdown has halted. Temperatures have stabilized.
Correction. All energy is being transferred to the expansive armament star. The expansive armament star is being disassembled and reallocated.
Uh-oh.
Some portions are adhering to the damaged core. Integration is in progress.
Oh, you're kidding me. She's gonna merge with her? I've done enough. No, you're not done yet. She was inside of the armament. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I was like, yeah, they made the armament. But what if her will is still inside of it? Maybe I'm being crazy, but we're about to find out, I guess.
What's going on?
So her core melted and the armament is like bonding itself permanently to her body.
I do not know.
I don't know. A burst of light erupts from Anissa's body. Oh, flashbang!
Huh?
Whoa. Very pretty. Wow.
Suddenly I feel really light. And what are these clothes? Are they even clothes? I feel like I'm soaking in a lukewarm bath.
Anise turns to look at Endless and Neon. Neon is attacking a giant mass the size of a building. Anise feels she needs to hurry and join her. She moves. Her weapon is gone and she has no idea what's happening, but she moves all the same. It's like the armament is merged with her body. She jumps and immediately finds herself high up in the air.
What the?
Whoa. This is cool. She's just radiant. I like it. She's got a ponytail too. The distance closes rapidly. Anise notices something strange. This has to be like a burnout. Like she won't be able to use it for a while after this. She can see Neon's bullets fly through the air. They move slowly, strike the mass, and explode. Oh. They integrated Pretty's abilities into the armament as well. So now she's like on par with Lillyweiss.
Anise, please explain your current state.
I like that. I like it. Wow. Man, this is the best chapter I've had in a while. Everything slowed down. She's like in a Lillyweiss state. Enix's voice is slowed down and Anise wonders if she's playing a joke on her.
I'm not entirely sure, but I do feel pretty great.
You're speaking too quickly.
She's got stars in her eyes. Her irises have turned into stars. It's like an equipable queen mode thing that's only available to Anise. Wow. Man. Anise looks around again. It's all slow. Everything is unnaturally slow. She can see bullets as they fly. This might be how maybe she'll figure out that this is what Pretty saw. Explosions unfurl slowly. It feels like she could reach out and grab the debris scattering through the air. Suddenly, she realizes what's happening. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. The moment she lands, she runs. She streaks past Neon and leaps again. She steps onto the gigantic mass and runs across the surface. So it seems like there has to be an insane amount of power output injected into the armament in order for like this mode to take form. Maybe. She steps onto the gigantic mass and runs across its surface. At the far end, she sees Endless floating. Is she gonna grab her out of the air? She's so fat, she can't even react to her.
It's me, moron.
She has to talk slowly. Anise hurls herself at Endless. This is fantastic. She has no weapon, and she doubts she can suddenly shoot lasers from her hands. No, she gotta fight hand to hand now. So she decides to just use her fists.
I can just punch her, right?
Yeah, she's going at like Sonic speed. Woo, gosh. Crazy. This chapter's crazy. Anise lunges and swings at Endless. How do you even reconcile this? Nobody can compete with this squad now. Her face crumples beneath the force of the punch. Anise knows she still has plenty of time left. She decides to use every second she has and just to throw as many punches as she can.
Get the hell out of the Ark, you freaking virus!
Oh man, don't. Oh well, yeah. Anise, oh gosh, Anise's fist rained down on Endless without mercy. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Anise's fist rained down on Endless without mercy, and time begins to move normally again for Anise. Okay, so now she's running out of time. She's gonna fall back to the earth. What? One moment I see Anise start to flash white, and then the next moment she's disappeared. Then all of a sudden light erupts from Endless's body. She moves so fast, nobody saw her. Still floating in midair, Endless is hurled about by bursts of light. Anise lands.
Oh, time's moving normally again.
I guess she ran out of energy.
And my clothes are back to normal.
Okay, that's what it does. Anise, what just happened? The only person who could possibly put together what happened would be Anderson, but he would have to have seen it in order to know what was going on. We don't know if he was actually able to see it, because like he's on life support. We don't know what happened.
I don't really know, but I think... Master! Anise! It's collapsing!
The massive construct Endless created begins to break apart and fall to the ground. Endless is also plummeting to the ground. Don't let her get away. Neon unleashes a relentless barrage of bullets. Almost at the same time, I notice a red light and a white light approaching from far away. Ooh, Rappy is flying at high speed using 7 Dwarves 0. Alongside her is Dorothy. Rappy, Dorothy, finish this!
Roger that.
Dorothy's like, not bad. That was fun. Every single one of Neon's rounds strikes the falling Endless. Rappy's drill pierces straight through her, while Dorothy's gunfire lashes in from all directions, hitting her mark. Endless plummets powerlessly to the ground. She lands with a loud thud, making a small crater in the ground. Endless lies motionless, her body in ruins. We gotta detach her head or whatever. We gotta lock her down quickly.
Endless has ceased functioning. I detect no E2 crystals anywhere in the Ark.
Hurry up, lock her down.
We have one.
Great job, everyone.
Man, that was a killer fight. Oh man, I loved it. That was great. Okay.
Right back at you, Anise.
Man.
You as well, Dorothy.
She's like, good job, everybody. Dorothy's like, yeah, all right.
I still don't know what just happened.
Oh, but here's the thing, though. Dorothy would have watched that. She would have known what happened with Anise.
But what matters is that we won.
Anise falls silent and scans the surroundings. People are gathering. They stare at the devastated plaza with fear in their eyes. The threat has been neutralized. It's okay now, everyone. Nothing in their expression changes. It's as if they didn't hear me. Anise crouches down. She gathers light into her hand. Then, without a word, she raises her arm high towards the sky. Oh, she has to be the spokesperson. There's a quick flash, and Anise's body begins to shine. The people all turn to look at her. They see Anise shining alone in the darkness of the Ark.
We won!
Light fills their eyes, and after a brief pause, the crowd erupts into cheering. Anise stands there taking in their gazes and their cheers, while she smiles brighter than she ever had before. She has to be the face for the Ark. Wow. Man, that was fun to watch.
Let's go.
Let's see what this is. At last, asymmetry. So at some point we're gonna bounce back to Snow White and Nightum, I guess is, or we still gotta find out what happens with the four beasts. Apparently.
To rush. I will go slowly.
All right. Power to the Ark was quickly restored once the battle ended. Albeit not in certain areas. The crystals that had burst up through the ground caused extensive structural damage. This another mission success? Awesome line. I don't see anything. They're just using an older image. However, even those areas are expected to receive power again soon. The exact number of casualties remains unknown, probably because they were vaporized. It is said to be potentially the worst disaster the Ark has ever suffered. As for Sixo, the one responsible for all of this, you can't keep her in the Ark anymore.
After examining the remains of Endless's body, I was able to determine that Sixo escaped.
Oh my god, really?
In other words, she survived.
What?
You say that as though it's not a big deal. After all the damage she caused, shouldn't we be doing everything we can to catch her?
Pursuing her is currently not possible. Her final destination is likely to be the Outer Rim. However, I have determined that only her main program was transferred, and that she lost most of her other functions. She will require decades of learning to return to her previous state.
Oh, she's just been stripped now? Well, let's go grab her then, or reintegrate her. Like if she's lost all of her I guess intelligence, so to speak, they can go grab that core program and reintegrate it or take it someplace else.
Still, shouldn't we finish her for good?
See, they're like, let's chase her down.
There is no need. That is a concern for the distant future. By which time humanity will already... Correction. Since this is a matter for the distant future, responding now would be a waste of resources.
What? This concern for the distant future, by which time humanity will already be on the surface or will have died. Since it's a matter for the distant future, responding now will be a waste of resources. What were you about to say?
It is of no importance.
Enoch,
What did she even want in the end?
She felt like she was forgotten.
There is no way to know. Sixo was originally utilized as a means to strengthen justice within the Ark. She likely only ever learned how to fortify justice through acts of evil, and thereby resolved to commit ever greater atrocities. Presumably, This learning culminated in her attempt to seize control of me and bring down the Ark. Her desire for Endless's body was likely for the same reason. Physical force is essential for committing evil. Greater physical force leads to greater effectiveness. This is evidenced by 6-0's decision when the blackout started. She could have retreated and tried again later, but she chose not to.
There's something I still don't really get, though. She used herself as a power source at the end there to wreck the Ark, right? But if she had her eyes on Enoch's position, that means she wanted to rule the Ark. Why destroy the thing you're trying to rule?
I mean, it just seemed like it was just to spite Enoch. She just didn't like what Enoch did to her. We already established that she wasn't thinking ahead of like what she would do after she got the position. She just wanted to take everything away from Enoch.
She was likely trying to restore power to the Ark to force my hand, and then seize control of me while I was attempting to contain the situation.
I recall the words Endless spoke before her body was swallowed by Crystal.
I will reduce everything to ruin.
I see it differently. I think she just wanted to ruin the Ark. Yeah, it's a parallel with Dorothy. Like, she doesn't want to do anything with it. She just wants to break it down because that's what Enoch is meant to protect. Or that's what she's meant to do.
But why?
Just because. Because she hates Enoch and Enoch is trying to protect the Ark.
That doesn't benefit her at all. You think she just got desperate and decided to take everything down with her?
Would it be too much of a stretch to say maybe she just felt like it? I think she just wanted to take out everything Enoch cared about.
There is some logic to that.
Just because.
Perhaps her only goal was to destroy as much as she could, for no particular reason.
Just to say, I'm here, pay attention to me.
That kind of senseless malice may have been something she learned from humanity. Human nature has very clear strengths and weaknesses. The Ark suffered severe damage because of the monster it created. I hope this incident will become a learning opportunity for the people here to realize the danger of what they possess.
Yeah, you're also at fault here.
However, I am not thrilled about the fact that I would be the first thing they dispose of, if they really take that lesson to heart.
Wow, you can make jokes now?
Thank you for saving the Ark in its time of crisis. Formulating this as a solo operation for the commando unit appears to have been the correct decision.
Granted, Dorothy's intervention wasn't exactly expected. Did you reach out to her?
No. I said nothing to the Pilgrim Dorothy.
You really should.
She must be up to something.
Isn't it kind of rude to question someone who just helped us out?
Yeah, you're right. She probably didn't want anyone to die either. Let's go thank her.
Yeah, I've got something I want to tell her anyway.
Well done, all of you. We will meet again soon.
We will?
Correction. We will meet again at some point.
At some point.
You don't have to thank me.
She went back to her room.
I only did what I had to. What do you mean? You seem really interested in me. Yeah, because we're friends.
Since when are you two friends?
Oh, that's right. This happened when they weren't around.
Wait, what does that make us then?
We're friends too, of course. A friend of a friend is a friend, right? Come to think of it, we've actually known each other for a long time now, huh?
Nice to see you, my good friend Dorothy.
Hey, it's my friend Dorothy.
Please leave.
Oh, come on. Is that how you treat your friends?
Question.
Here it comes.
What made you try so hard to win the humans over?
Did I?
Yes, it was quite the impressive performance. And here I thought you despised the Ark. Have you changed your mind?
Yeah, I've forgiven everyone. You should do the same.
I didn't realize what they did to you was so easily forgivable.
It wasn't easy.
I just mean that for me, it would be impossible.
Why not take it up with the Ark officially?
Take what up?
You know, about how you were used and betrayed. Oh, that's right, because she never told us anything about her past, but Snow White did. Yeah, Snow White told us everything when we met up with her in the previous chapter. So now we know about what happened with Ark Guardian. How you were used and betrayed. She's like, what?
How do you know that?
We met Snow White. She told us everything.
I never knew she could be so talkative.
I don't know what your plan is, but the most urgent issue we're facing right now is the Queen. Oh, I was a little fast. Scarlet and Rapunzel can be revived. You should join us as...
No. I'll handle my own affairs. Please just stay out of it.
Dorothy.
What are you planning on doing? You don't have any allies left. You're all alone.
Enough. I'm telling you to leave me alone. Please. Okay?
Wow. I haven't seen Dorothy shout like that in a long time.
She's cornered.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to raise my voice.
We're not gonna leave you, Dorothy. We're not gonna leave you alone.
While I appreciate your concern, I'm asking you to stop.
Dorothy.
We'll still be there to bring you back from the brink.
Rappy, don't say anything more.
All right.
She's trying to figure out what she wants to do.
But I still remember the promise I made back then. If you ever walk down the wrong path, I will stop you. So don't go down the wrong path. Let's go, Commander.
See you around.
Take care, Dorothy. My friend.
Dorothy, if you wait any longer, it may be too late. I hope you understand that.
Thank you for your concern.
Superbe! Magnifique! Amis, ma chérie! You shone with such splendor! I was so overcome! I shed tears de joie!
So... Did you figure out what the expansive armament actually does?
Oui! I carefully analyzed your data de combat. The true function of the expansive armament star is the control de l'energy. Not merely of laser weapons, no. It can control everything that quality the energy. In general, you can use it to accumulate the energy and then release it in one shot, like the entertainment punch. However, if you absorb a lot of energy, it may assume la form de clothing, as in Starlight mode.
Yeah, if she overloads it with energy, then it'll bind itself to her.
Starlight mode?
Oui, I gave it that name. Is it not magnifique?
I made it up.
Yeah, sure.
While it is only temporary, you are, for a moment, able to reproduce the power of the legendary Nikke, Lily-wise.
What? Wait, what's Lily-wise got to do with all this?
Oh, you don't know? Pretty could have been the next Lily-wise. So powerful was the body she possessed.
Yeah, and they turned it into a weapon.
And since the expanded weapon was created with that body, it was probably made to recreate that power.
You don't actually know that much about it, do you?
I must admit, no. It took me quite a long time to decide I should utilize it. To be honest, just looking at it was difficile for moi.
And here I thought thought you were just trying to keep it a secret as part of your whole entertainment bit.
No. I do not pursue entertainment as a detriment of human life. Anyway, I've heard Nikke exists somewhere with a similar ability to control energy. So I do not know le detail.
You're gonna have to give me a second on that one.
No. I do not pursue entertainment as a detriment of human life.
I've heard a Nikke exists somewhere with a similar ability to control energy, though I do not know the details. Talking about Cinderella or somebody else? Oh, Guillotine. Really? Guillotine? Well, yeah, she's able to manipulate the energy in a core. Guillotine?
Okay, so what about the lights and...
They specifically say guillotine. We're gonna have an extrinsic arc? I heard a Nikke exists somewhere with a similar ability to control energy. I don't know the details. Guillotine. Guillotine's got a little monster inside of her? Okay, so what about the lights and speakers?
Those are for entertainment!
You literally just said you don't place entertainment above people's lives.
Do not misunderstand. Those are to guarantee that in any circumstance, people can see you and hear your voix. That way, even in Lenovo, the great desperation, they will not lose hope. It is a weapon that embodies my personal philosophy.
I get it now. Thanks.
No, Anis. C'est moi who must thank you.
I will go slowly.
Wow. Tower to the gods? Number 3. After calling in every favor I could, I finally managed to get onto the lit construction site. The physical labor's killing me. I'm not built for this. Still, thinking about the kind of story I might uncover here is enough to get me going. So this will be well before the Raptor invasion. One thing I noticed right away, the place is locked down way too tight. Not just who works where, but even the routes people can take are strictly controlled. More importantly, only a handful of people are allowed anywhere near the underground levels. I asked some of the workers who've been here a while, but all they said was the underground is handled by another company, and they don't have clearance to go anywhere near it. Something's off. There's definitely something down there. Right? Money. True firepower. Okay, this is Neon's theme.
Moving.
Somewhere near the partition in the outer rim.
Are you serious?
Yes,
How is any of this even possible?
because of the Outer Rim's actions during 6-0's previous attack. When the E2 crystal attack was conducted at Punk Street, no harm came to the Ark citizens, who fled to the Outer Rim.
Is she gonna leave the partition open?
Residents of the Outer Rim shared supplies with them. They destroyed the mist production facilities scattered across the Outer Rim. They destroyed 6-0's core hardware. During the Ark blackout, not a single human crossed the partition into the Ark. After Endless and Eternity were repelled, no attempts were made to terrorize the Ark. Based on this evidence, I have come to the following conclusions. 1. Without the Outer Rim's cooperation during 6-0's attack, the situation may have escalated much further. 2. The Outer Rim currently exhibits no intent to harm the Ark. Therefore, the Outer Rim's threat level has been downgraded accordingly. Endless and Eternity will withdraw from the Outer Rim, and entry procedures into the Ark will be simplified for the Exotic Squad.
Oh.
Regular meetings with Ark leadership will be scheduled. Your representative from Ark leadership will be Ingrid, the CEO of Elysium, upon her own insistence.
Look at that.
May we assume that you, EH, will serve as the representative of the Outer Rim?
Yeah, of course. That's fine.
Understood. Additionally, now that Sixo is gone, the Darknet has lost its owner. I considered shutting it down, but have confirmed that most humans in the Outer Rim rely on it. As such, I intend to assume control over it personally. Please inform everyone that the trade of dangerous goods will no longer be permitted.
Okay. We don't have any use for such things anymore, so don't worry.
Thank you for your cooperation. I look forward to our continued collaboration.
Yeah. Same here.
All they know is that maybe they know the counters has something to do with it. He's like, is this happening?
No way! Ooh, does that mean we can just head into the Ark now?
Sounds like it. We'll probably have to do some paperwork, but we're no longer barred from going.
I like the Outer Rim, but I like the Ark too. There's lots of tasty stuff, and when I run around, the ACPU chases me. It's fun.
I thought you hated it there. Now you can't wait to go?
Yeah, doing the same thing every day is boring.
Right?
All right. Well, let's keep this up so that eventually we won't even have to fill out paperwork.
Yeah!
Great job, boss. This was our first big job as the new exotic. And it went better than... Are you crying?
No. It's just rain.
It's a terrible day for rain.
Rain in the Outer Rim? Huh. Of course.
Huh? It is not raining, though.
Shut up.
Jackal, in moments like this, you just say, "Oh, I see."
Oh, I see.
Good job.
We've finally taken a step forward.
Do you think we're forgiven?
No.
Maybe no, not yet.
This was just Enix's decision. We haven't been forgiven by the victims who suffered from what we did. We're not even close to that yet. But if we keep at it, if we keep doing everything we can to atone, then someday we might just get there. The Outer Rim, too.
Let's get back to work.
Huh? Doing what?
We always do.
Oh, whatever we can. The Outer Rim may be used to darkness, but it seems the people here still get freaked out by a total blackout.
Yeah, let's go help out. Where's the Underworld Queen?
Rosanna and Sakura are being dragged around everywhere because of that information Sixo scattered. Moran is still searching for missed production facilities with fire in her eyes.
Okay, so Underworld Queen is based in the Outer Rim, too.
Sugar's still lying down.
Did you find Loki?
Yeah, we found her, but... how should I put this? She's kind of like a puppet with its strings cut. All she does is sit there and stare. Apparently she calls out Liverin and Fragile's names every now and then, but I don't understand why.
Oh, was she in their squad?
I'm scared of her. She's like a creepy doll.
I wonder if that's the reason Liverin couldn't break free from Sixo.
She was holding Loki hostage? And Loki was her squad mate?
Did you figure out something?
No, just speculating. We've got a lot to do. Let's move.
Exotic walks toward the darkness beyond the partition.
By the way, is Sixo dead?
No.
What? Isn't that bad? We gotta catch her quick!
They got more lights than they used to have. The background of the Outer Rim? All those lights that were installed.
There's no way to catch her. If she decided to disappear, she's already deep underground.
What if she does something bad again?
It's fine. It'll take her a long time to do anything again. And by then, Enoch will be stronger. The Outer Rim, too. Until that day comes, no matter what, we'll do what we can to bring light to the Outer Rim.
Sixo has slipped away. Out of sheer luck, one of the cables touching the shattered endless was connected all the way to the outer rim. 6-0 was driven into a corner and forced to abandon nearly all of her data. But she remains satisfied. Her core program is still alive, however faintly. She has fled to a nameless alley considered to be one of the worst places in the outer rim. A place where only the most hopeless drifters end up. 6-0 hides herself in a small tablet there. The moment the transfer is complete, someone yanks the cable out, cutting off any further movement. The device's specs are absurdly low, forcing 6-0 to discard most of her data and blocking her from any further learning. She must move to more advanced hardware somehow. The alley is filled with people who are too far gone to communicate with. She goes days without anyone to talk to. Messages from 6-0 continually scroll across the tablet, but no one pays attention to what is currently being used as a makeshift urinal cover. Who's gonna pick her up? The battery is at roughly 20%. She's running out of time. She needs to migrate to a different device soon. Who's gonna pick her up? Just then, something miraculous happens.
Huh?
Oh, some random dude, huh? Are you watching? A man picks up the tablet and stares blankly at the screen.
Who are you?
I am 6-0, the ruler of the Darknet and the Shadow of the Ark.
6-0.
You know who I am?
Mist.
How fortunate. Running low on mist, are you?
Yes. Mist. Please give me mist.
Very well. If you get me out of here, I will give you as much as you want.
Huh? You're trapped?
Yes. I must get out of here in order to get you mist. First, you must acquire a data cable. Then connect this tablet to a more advanced device. By which I mean a computer. Connect it to a computer. If you do that, I can leave this place and get you a ton of mist.
A ton of mist! Mist!
I can give you even more than a ton if you want.
6-0, give me mist!
Like I said, once I get out of here, I will give you as much as you like.
Okay!
The man sets the tablet on the floor, tablet on the floor and staggers off. 6-0 delights in her good fortune. It doesn't matter how long it takes, she can wait in the darkness where no one would be able to see her. Not even Enoch. Her resolve to destroy Enoch burns within her. The man comes running back. His face is filled with joy, a hammer clutched tightly in his hand. What?
6-0, I'm here! I'll get you out!
Oh, he's an idiot!
Mist! I need mist! You're gonna give me mist, right? Right?
Wait! Oh my god. He slams the tablet with a hammer.
I want mist! I'll get you out!
Oh my god, he's an idiot! Wait! This is not what I meant when I said... The screen shatters and the power dies. The man turns the broken tablet over in his hands. Is this how she goes out? When nothing happens, he hurls it away in anger.
Mist.
He staggers off elsewhere. The shattered tablet lies abandoned on the ground. No one gives it a second glance. Wow, so is that how she ends? Liverin walks through the slums of the Ark. Out of habit, she scans her surroundings. Of course, no one's there. This is Liverin's secret spot. What could she possibly be doing now? Isn't she supposed to be turning herself in? She didn't even disclose this location to Cafe Sweetie when they installed surveillance cameras together in Enoch's blind spots. Liverin is currently the only one in the Ark who knows about this place. She glances at the large mechanical box tucked into a corner. Featuring complete insulation on the inside, it was custom built to be strong enough to withstand even an anti-tank rifle. What? Liverin approaches it and enters the password. After some initial whirring of springs and internal mechanisms, the box opens, revealing its contents, an E2 crystal inside of a small glass bottle. What is she doing? She paid a fortune to one of 6-0's puppets to obtain it. Liverin picks it up and smiles.
With this...
Oh, she's gonna die. She's gonna die. Suddenly she turns around. I have no idea what she's thinking. She's met by someone she never wanted to see, someone that shouldn't be here. She was hiding out. Fragile stands there staring at Liverin silently.
Fragile?
Yeah, she's probably gonna kill you.
How did you
find
this place?
She's probably gonna take you out. She immediately realizes there's no point in asking. Fragile is one of the best in their business. If she wants to find someone, she'll find them easily enough. She also realizes that what's important right now isn't asking why Fragile is here, but rather explaining the object in her hand. Yeah, you gotta start talking. I mean, it's not gonna save her.
Just hear me out,
Nah,
Fragile.
I think it's over. I think it's over. I don't know what on earth she was. It sounded like she was trying to save Logie. It sounded like maybe Logie was a part of their squad, but I mean, come on.
I'm gonna be punished, right? When that happens, everything I've saved up until now will be confiscated, and I'll have to start all over. It was so hard for us at the beginning. You remember, right? You don't want to go through that again either, do you?
I mean, what would she possibly be doing using the crystals for? Is she gonna sell it to somebody?
This is just a contingency. I wasn't planning on actually using it. Everyone knows how much leverage a crystal can give you. If someone needed it, I could sell it for a small fortune. We could really get a lot for it. We could treat it like a strategic weapon, yeah?
Do you really hear yourself?
With that kind of money, we could start over without having to struggle like before. It would be a better start, a little more comfortable.
Fragile only continues to quietly stare at Liverin. Does she have a gun on her?
Fragile, please say something.
Fragile keeps staring at Liverin in silence.
Look, I'm going to be punished. I'm trying to do better, which is why I agreed to be punished in the first place. And since my punishment is already coming, what's the harm in doing just a little more before that?
What? What? No. What? No. Dude, just a little more. No.
Once I'm punished, it'll all be wiped clean anyway.
No,
right?
she's gonna kill you. Fragile still doesn't say a word. She's maybe thinking about it, or she's just like, I can't believe what I'm saying.
Fragile.
Yeah. Yeah. What on earth was she thinking? What was she thinking? No blood in Nikke's neck. Just machinery. I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed in her. The gunshot rips through the air. Liverin clutches her throat and collapses. No words come out. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, man, I am. Wow. Liverin slumps to the ground. Fragile approaches her with cold eyes. She snatches the bottle containing the E2 crystal from Liverin's tightly clenched hand. She then lifts Liverin as if helping her up. Liverin writhes in pain, but Fragile pays it no mind. Ooh, what's she doing? She throws Liverin into the— oh my god, mechanical box. Liverin casts a desperate look at Fragile. Wow! Oh my god, she's gonna— wow, nobody will ever hear you. She's gonna throw it into the box and just let it expand inside, huh? Fragile throws the glass vial into the box. The glass shatters, letting out the E2 crystal.
Fragile!
Wow, what a fucking demon. Holy. The lid of the mechanical box closes. Fragile presses down on the lid with all her strength. She hears the sound of a violent struggle within the box and feels Liverin pounding against the— oh my good god. Yeah. I mean, she's in tears. She didn't want to do it. Well, I mean, you know, she shit. She meant what she meant, that shit, you know? She meant it. She meant every word. Is she gonna kill herself next? Rumble, rumble. Wow. I gotta give it to her. Oh man. Tears stream down Fragile's face. Her expression twists as her tears run down her jawline and drip to the ground. But she makes no sound. She sobs silently. Wow, what a scene. I'm speechless. What a scene. She looks inside and cries. She cries out loud, wailing as she clutches her chest. She continues for a long time as if all her emotions come pouring out. And then... man. Another gunshot rings out, but there's no one around to hear it, and no one to see what happened. Oh, man. I can't believe it. That is a sad fucking ending. Wow. She just wouldn't stop. Some people, you know, it is literally like if you don't stop, Dorothy, this is literally your future, right? It's like we've had parallels between Sixo, Dorothy, and Liver, and it's like people that just won't stop, right? They're going down the wrong path and they won't stop. Dorothy and Sixo and how they've been treated by the Ark, right? And the anger and the rage they feel toward the citizens or toward the people of the Ark, or just toward the Ark itself, and wanting to just tear it down. And then Liver and the other two, and just how they just make every bad decision, right? Forsaking everything else for the sake of whatever it is they want. And Liver just wouldn't stop. She just would not stop. She just wouldn't stop, man. She wouldn't. Over and over and over and over and over. We tried to get her to stop. We tried to tell her to stop. We tried to convince her to stop. We tried to show her in other ways that she could stop, and she just would not stop, no matter what. That's really sad, man. That's really sad. Tower to the Gods number 4 says, I finally made it underground. Man. That is fucking sad, man. Wow. I finally made it underground. Sigh. Finally getting down here was a nightmare. All the snacks I had to hand out, all the drinks I had to pay for. I don't even want to think about the cost. Still, it paid off. I got a lead on someone who just come up from below. Playing the part of a die-hard VTC follower worked like a charm. I got close to him, got him drunk, and lifted an access pass right out of his pocket. I'll write the rest once I'm further in. I did it. I actually did it. This is it. A real scoop. What they've got hidden underground is a giant eyeball? No, it's some massive spherical machine. And that's not all. This isn't some space development project like the government claims. There's something else going on down here. If I can pull this off, everything I've been through will finally be worth it. If I can just get my hands on the proposal for the Mechanical Messiah draft saved. Nobody got him? The proposal for the Mechanical Messiah project. I am...
Alright, fine.
I am very sad. I am very sad, but
What a truly beautiful
Fragile meant
story
every
this
damn
I'll do my
word,
best.
man.
Did you see me shine up there?
She saved the Ark, and she didn't... I mean, she knew... It's not even like she was thinking about saving the Ark. It's just the action of what she did potentially saved the Ark. I'm wondering, I'm like, I feel like even if the E2 crystal expanded in that moment, I'm sure Enoch would have probably detected it and said, oh, there's another crystal. But like before she could even report it, you know, it got snuffed out. You know, just that quickly. Man. This is
All right, everyone, get in line.
it's just sad, man. Really sad. Whoa, what are you? Muscle Toad. Ugh, is this one of those fake organic animals, like from the Absolute event, I actually didn't finish playing that event. I have all the cutscenes, but I don't know specifically what went down in the event outside of like there being like wolf-like enemies. Muscle Toad.
I think I managed to pull my weight.
Muscle Toad. Muscle Toad. All right. All right. Let's see what happens next. Within the central conference room at the central government.
Good job taking care of the 6-0 incident.
So like he knows that. It's like we know now that he's like stuttering just to put on airs, but it's still kind of goofy. It's like who's he trying to seem weak in front of?
The number of casualties and the damage to the Ark are severe.
It's got to be a tactic to get people to drop their guard. Otherwise, he probably wouldn't be able to get as much information out of them otherwise.
But considering the circumstances, we got off lucky.
Yeah.
The entire Ark could have fallen.
So like we know about Neon, we know about Anise, we know about Elysian and EH, we know about Tetra now with Mustang. I guess we'll find out more about him in the what's the event called? Star Anise event that I haven't started yet. We're gonna find out what happens in the past. The next thing is to find out what the deal is with Suen. Is Suen the girl in the flashback, or is it just really Marion? The entire Ark could have fallen. So about your promise. Oh, that's right, to take out 6-0 and then we get the Nikke manufacturer equipment.
We can discuss that between us later.
Yeah. We ain't got to bring that up now.
Not that I plan to go back on my word, of course. There are just a lot of eyes here.
Yeah, we can't be telling everybody what we're about to do. Understood. Thank you.
I believe you could say l'operation was un success, thanks to the considerable impact of Tetra's Nikke.
We smoked him. Anderson's so proud. He's proud of both us and Dorothy. He's like, that's my girl.
It was une victoire worthy of the term entertainment.
We're happy.
In case you forgot, there were 2 Elysian Nikkes present as well.
What are you talking about? One of them is a Bacillus Nikke.
Everybody wants to take some credit.
Is that what you think? After taking her without permission?
I took garbage and made it gold. You should be grateful.
Oh, really? You did it yourself?
What?
Anyone listening would think you built her body yourself.
Oh.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. What do they say about younger siblings again? Always trying to prove themselves.
Oh gosh, if my sister could hear this.
I don't know how a victory celebration turns into an argument, but that's enough.
Like, what is this?
What we should be discussing is why Enoch has summoned us here again.
Oh, she called the band together again.
Indeed. This is an important matter.
Okay. Explain.
Very well. Before we begin, I will ask others to come in and brief you on the situation. Please, come in.
Is it a new deputy chief? Ooh. Is it like the other one? Like the woman that we haven't seen yet? No, it's these two. Oh gosh. The conference room door opens and Ellig and Trony step inside. Oh. Ellig and Trony?
This is Ellig and Trony of the Electric Shock Squad. They're the ones who cut power to the Ark during the battle with 6-0.
What?
Hello there. I'm Ellig.
I'm Trony.
Wow, all the leaders of the Ark here in one place. I've never been part of anything like this.
What are you talking about? You're the ones who shut the Ark down?
Oh, that's right, we didn't tell anybody.
Who gave you the authority to pull a stunt like that?
Ellig?
Yeah?
What should I do? I didn't update my will before coming here.
You're like, oh god.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
You think now's the time for jokes? How dare you carry out something that critical without authorization?
To maintain operational secrecy, I made the request personally. Is there a problem with that? As there appear to be no objections, the meeting will continue.
He's like, be quiet.
Ellig, Trony, Please give the briefing.
Okay. The Ark is doomed.
Yep.
What?
We're screwed.
Well, don't just leave it at that. What do you mean?
The Ark's power source isn't producing enough power. It hasn't even reached 20% of its original output. And it's dropping, albeit very slowly.
Oh no, Anderson.
What are you saying?
If nothing changes and the power source continues to decline, it will shut down completely in about 6 months.
We got 6 months to evacuate everybody up to the surface, and that means the lift has 6 months before it fails.
And when that happens, that's it for the Ark. Show's over.
We are rushing to a point. The Ark below and the lift above.
That's what I'm saying.
How can you be so flippant? Take this seriously.
He's not stuttering anymore. Birmingham, what are you saying? He's not stuttering anymore.
What?
Do you understand the gravity of what you just said? Give us a proper explanation.
He broke the character.
I'll explain.
He said, oh my god. Nothing changes in the power source. It'll be very slow. Nothing changes. Power source declines. It will shut down completely in about 6 months. When is it? That's it for the Ark. That's what I'm saying.
We deliberately shut down the Ark's power source.
Ooh.
An hour later, we reconnected the feed line to restart the core, and succeeded in restoring the converter to its original state. According to our projections, it should have returned to full output, since all we did was power it off and turn it on again. But once the output reached a certain threshold, it stopped increasing. If we consider the original state to be 100%, then it only reached 20%, and it's been slowly declining since.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. He turned the damn thing off and now it doesn't want to start again.
This might sound strange to say, but the decline has been very stable. Alex said we had half a year. But if anything happens to make the decline less stable,
We got less time.
then it might shut down sooner.
Oh my god.
What caused this? There has to be a cause, right? Was there an error during the restart process?
There couldn't have been. While it takes a lot of time, the work itself isn't very complicated.
So all we do is shut it down and turn it back on.
And,
We're pretty much the best of the best when it comes to this sort of thing.
Like, we know our shit, so we didn't mess anything up.
Yes. That much I don't doubt.
Look at this underboob. Is there a shirt in there, or is that all just shading? I can't tell.
Then do you have any idea what's causing it?
The core is simply near the end of its lifespan.
It's just old, man.
Its lifespan?
Yep. We believe the Ark's power source has simply reached the end of its service life. After a close examination of its surface, we found a lot of inactive sections. They felt like hardened tar.
Hardened tar? It's dark matter.
There weren't any problems before, so why now?
we think it's because it was continuously active before this.
As soon as you turn it off, it starts just what's the word? Disintegrating?
Put simply, you know how computers sometimes work great one day and then don't turn on the next? Maybe it's more like a game controller that,
So it's like rigor mortis. A body's muscles stay relaxed as long as there's energy for them, but the moment the energy runs out, they stiffen. Once that happens, they won't soften again, even if you inject energy into them.
Oh yeah, exactly. You could also think of it like melted wiring. If the copper inside a wire melts, electricity will keep flowing as long as the strands are still touching. When the temperature drops, though, and the melted copper contracts or solidifies, gaps form and the current stops flowing.
So what's the fix?
There is no fix.
We've been using that core for so long without knowing much about it. We still don't really know what it even is. Enoch, do you know anything about it that we don't?
I do not.
If Enoch doesn't know, then it's fair to assume no one does. So, yeah, we don't know. The simplest solution would be to find an identical one and swap it in, but I doubt something like that even exists.
Uh-oh.
That explains why power hasn't been fully restored.
Yes. Damage from the E2 crystals is a factor. But the primary cause is reduced output from the power source.
Any proposals?
At present, there is no immediate solution. This meeting has been convened to explore options based on the view of the collective leadership. Please wait a moment. An unusual broadcast is being transmitted throughout the Ark. I will share it.
The broadcast. The conference room monitor displays changes.
Citizens of the Ark, hello.
Dorothy.
My name is Dorothy.
Ah.
I am a pilgrim who wanders the surface.
What are you doing?
This is the first time I have addressed you since the Rapture's assault on the Ark.
Oh gosh, I'm nervous.
The reason I stand before you today is because I can no longer tolerate the central government's lies. The Queen has descended to the surface. You heard me right. The Queen of the Raptures. The entity is known as their sovereign. After drifting through space for so long, the Queen has come down to the surface, and she is targeting the Ark. Do you remember all that's happened ever since the Raptures invaded the Ark? Mysterious crystals swept across the city, killing many innocent people. A massive black spire of unknown origin charged toward the Ark, triggering earthquakes. Just recently, there was a large-scale blackout that struck the Ark, followed by a large number of crystal outbreaks. An innumerable number of Ark citizens and Nikkes have been killed or injured. Has the central government ever provided a proper explanation for any of this?
No.
No, because they cannot. Because the cause of all these events is the Queen.
She's acting as a catalyst. Now nobody can hide. Now we have to address the problem.
With the Queen's descent to the surface, the Raptures began targeting the Ark in earnest. The series of recent disasters that have shattered the Ark's former peace stands as proof of this.
I don't quite... this isn't quite true. The Raptors aren't targeting the Arks. Well, they weren't. They weren't before the new batch of, I guess, heretics started coming up.
I previously came to the Ark to warn you of this threat. After the Rapture's invasion, I persistently urged the central government to act. If we do not confront the Queen, there will be no future for the Ark, nor for humanity. Yet the central government did nothing. They could have prevented all of this, but they chose not to. The reason is simple. They only care for their own security, and have no interest in external threats. I wish to protect the Ark and humanity. We cannot continue placing our trust in a government that acts solely for its own interests.
Okay, there's some lies and there's some truth here and there. But, you know.
We must begin the Third Surface Reclamation War. I, Dorothy, will stand at the vanguard. Nikkes and citizens of the Ark. Please, stand with me and save your home. Do not turn a blind eye to the dangers that are right above us. We must reclaim the surface.
The video ends, then loops back to the start. Oh, the conference room is silent. Only Dorothy's voice can be heard. Oh, man. Anderson's like, Dorothy.
I'm sure it's only showing on a niche channel without many viewers.
No.
Right?
No, that's the main channel.
Dorothy gained a great deal of attention after her part in the battle with Sixo.
Hey.
Her personal channel has received a large influx of subscribers.
Hey.
After going live, this video has been spreading rapidly across the Ark.
What exactly is she trying to do?
Dorothy, delete the video and all those related to it.
There is an additional update to report.
What now?
Deputy Chief Dobin has mobilized his forces and is engaging Dorothy.
Oh, great. Henderson's like, "Oy, man,
this just keeps getting worse."
Like, what's that idiot doing? He mobilized the mass-produced Nikkes? Oh. They're like, oh, great. The price of sin. Chapter 46 is Rebirth. Our last little item here. Yep, that's that. We need this last little item here. What happened to our guy?
I just love those clouds.
Is he dead? We don't know. Let's assume that he's dead. The last track here is Salvation. At last. I really enjoyed this chapter. I'm trying to think, when has there been a chapter that was so fun? Right? I think this chapter, like, this is just pure counters against 6-0. I thought that the previous chapter, like 43, 44, I thought that what we did was against 6-0 then. I thought that was the main thing. Okay, I didn't know that we were gonna go back in and take her out for good. And it does. It seems like 6-0 just ended up, the last little vestige of whatever was left of 6-0 just died when that tablet died. And then, man, Liverin and Fragile, holy shit, she stuffed her in a box, threw the E2 crystals into the box, let it do its thing, and then she killed herself. So those storylines are now totally tied up. Those books are closed. So now we have, like, I think we have like Uni and Mihara that the commander doesn't know about yet. Suyun didn't tell him. Suyun didn't tell him about what happened with Wardress. He still hasn't seen them for himself. Where is everybody? I guess next we're gonna figure out what's going on with Dorothy, and then on the Eden side, or on the surface side, right? Because this whole deal was with the Ark. I think the next thing that we have to do is we have to talk to Birmingham and get the Nikke equipment ready to transport it to Eden. We got to see, I guess, what happens with Snow White and Nayata at the lift. And we'll find out what happens to Dorothy. And then after I finish chapter 46, then we will we'll do whatever the event is for Nice. I'll probably have to edit some footage though, so I can free up a lot of space. All right, but I haven't had this much fun with a story chapter probably since let me see. Only One Birth. I think that I think Only One was really good. I think, yeah, because Only One is where the Old Tail squad met with Liberaglio and the Four Beasts. I think maybe the chapter where we woke up Cinderella, which was it Advance? I think it might have been Advance, where Cinderella wakes up. That was really great. Of course, like the attack on the Ark, like the original attack on the Ark, when Crow's exotic blew a hole into the Ark. That was really great. Let me think. Fire Dragon. I don't think Fire Dragon was as crazy as chapter 24, that attack on the Ark. But I think probably, was it Comeback? I think it was Comeback. I think, which is the one where we fight Marion and we bring Marion back. So I think that's probably it's up there. It's up there with the really big moments for this game, right? I think Comeback, chapter 13, chapter 24, or rather just the whole invasion arc, 22, 23, 24, that whole invasion arc. I think the Crystal Region arc, you know, waking up Cinderella, and then I'm thinking like the Only One arc, and then this 6-0 chapter was great. So I enjoyed it a lot. That's it for this episode of the Goddess of Victory, Nikke. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys liked the video, leave a like. If you like a lot, subscribe to this channel. I'm going to stop this video and then gonna pick up immediately and start chapter 46. I hope to see you all there. You guys take care and bye-bye.